All right, and welcome to another episode of the Jumping the Rail podcast here on the JTR Podcast Network. This is Mark Redman coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, joined as always by my buddy Minderz. And Minderz, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm glad you're not here with me because I probably get pinched.
Oh, I don't subscribe to that business.
Okay,
There were
good.
too many kids in school that would abuse the privilege, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, that's barbaric.
I'm just sporting my Stranger Things gear.
Yeah. I'm somewhat Irish today with my dropkick.
I say you got Dropkick Murphys. You're good. We got a lot to talk about, and we got a guest coming on, so we need to get this rolling.
It's our annual visit from Hardcore Heather Owens, Minderz, to talk about the Squared Circle Expo.
I love Heather.
But we do have we got Revolution to talk about. We can
put a pin in that one and talk about it after we talk to Heather.
Yes, and of course there's big news from last week. We're going to get into. We got to talk about Raw because it was something.
We got to talk about SmackDown because it was something.
Uh-huh.
Barry says Dropkick Murphys takes me back to high school. Damn straight.
Me too. But anyway, let's start off with our headlines, Minderz. So let me jump over here. Segments. There we go. And... All right, it is time for headlines for March 17th, 2026.
Oh, look at you putting the date on it now.
I feel like it makes it seem more official. Plus, it helps me keep track of what the day is.
That's true.
Pretty is on her scratching post. It's a little.
Of course she is.
I don't know if you can hear that on my mic.
No, you can't hear her.
Okay, good.
Let's focus.
All right, focusing up. I get distracted by cats. What can I say?
I know. And Heather may have plenty of them too. So
yeah, she may have a raccoon.
Did she get a raccoon?
I thought she had one. Maurice, I think its name was. It lived on the porch.
Okay.
I don't want to bring it up because it was from like a year or two ago, so I'm afraid there might not be a Maurice anymore. So I'm gonna.
Well, I know she has a Vecca.
Cat.
Okay. Sean, yes, we are going to the Slider Show this Sunday, but we will talk more about that tomorrow.
Yes. Anyway, headlines. Number 1. MJF retained his world championship in what you called a wild main event, Minderz.
You got my message.
There was some, yeah. Well, you know how I feel about it, and we're gonna get into that more here in a bit. But yeah, Max beat Hangman Page in the main event at Revolution. I almost said Dynamite. We do appreciate Max's gear in this match, Minderz.
Oh heck yeah, that was awesome! I loved his gear.
Yes.
Terry Funk said hello.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Barry just said Terry Funk realness.
But yeah, we'll get into there's a few AEW headlines here. We're going to get into more in detail when we talk about the actual show.
Right.
But they are newsworthy.
Yes.
We're not talking about Tekla pantsing the referee.
Just go. Just keep going.
All right, next up. Look who's back.
Yes.
Look
dude,
great.
I popped.
Dude, you're not that whole building almost came apart when he came.
Again, I've missed Will.
Me too. And I'll just from his 3 minutes in the ring, he needs to be the guy to beat Max for the world title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
I think he will be.
I'm not happy that he's going right with the Death Riders, even though it makes sense.
Right.
But
they're the ones that took him out, so
they're kind of baby faces now, though. So I was very confused as Ospreay coming back as a heel, but when I watched the reaction, it's like, heck no, he's
if he tries to come back as a heel, the audience will turn him.
Yes.
That is what will happen there.
One thing we will mention on when we talk about Revolution, there were a lot of returns and a lot of debuts and a lot of surprises on this show.
Sure.
One of them, let's see.
Yep. Cope and Cage are back.
It's so hard not to call him Edge and Christian.
I'm going to. It's Edge and Christian.
It really is.
Actually, it's older Edge and Christian.
Yes. But they came out after the world tag team title match, beat up on FTR, beat up on Stokely.
I do find the shirts funny, though. Did you notice it?
That Christian has to be top billing?
Yeah. It says Cope and Cage, and then Cage is scratched out down here, and it has Cage across the top.
Well, that was their beef when they first split up in WWF, that it was Edge and Christian all the time. It wasn't Christian and Edge.
Farewell Tour. Could be.
Even though Finkel always called him Christian and Edge, but everybody else called him Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian.
E and C, as they say.
Yes. C and E just sounds funny.
Yeah, well, that's a different thing now.
True.
Imagine if they had tests with them, be CTE.
Oh, geez, that'd be terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Uh-huh. All right, and then the other big, well, I guess called a debut from Revolution Minderz. To the shock of everyone and the pleasure of no one, it seemed like.
Yeah, nobody
Ronda
was happy.
Came out. She got and this is at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Minderz, remember what other significant wrestling show happened at the Staples Center in Los Angeles in the last couple of years?
Is that the one where she made her debut for WWE?
That's the one where Raw debuted on Netflix, and Ronda got a Hulk Hogan reaction.
Oh yeah, she did.
Going with that?
Yeah, she got a Hulk Hogan reaction.
Now, I do like that she didn't get the lights out treatment. She just walked into the ring.
Yeah,
but she tried to veteran Tony.
We will talk repetitiveness later about that show.
Yes, we're planning to.
Yeah.
Sorry. Lousy Rousey is all.
Yep, Lousy Rousey is all elite.
All right, and then the last headline.
I sent you. Remember, I sent you a little thing that people were questioning online too. Yes. I mean, we'll talk about it later, but that one irritated me a lot.
Minderz, our last headline came from last night.
I'm giddy.
You are, and we're going to talk about Raw later. That segment was Chef's Kiss, by the way.
Yes. Don't go too much into that segment. So we're going to touch on it before our guest gets here. AJ would say that. TK needing help making his show harder to watch, apparently.
There's a reason Triple H has a staff that he pays to watch AEW.
Barry, we'll talk about it here in a second. I'm not putting that up yet, but we'll come back to that.
No, we do have visual evidence of that.
We have visuals.
Yes. All right, so that is our headlines. I'll put that back up here. Okay. And I'm going to change the wallpaper now because I seem to always forget to change the wallpaper to whatever the main event is. So I wanted to make sure I did that. All right.
Good idea, because that green background was kind of busy. Yeah, that's kind of busy.
You want me to go back to the regular one?
Yeah, go back to the regular one.
All right. We got maybe on our point. It's St. Patrick's Day. So.
Yeah, we got our point across. And if we leave the JTF and we got our green up there, so deal with it. There we go.
Yeah, I didn't make a transparent image of us with the leprechaun hats on.
It's probably a good idea.
I could have put in the corner. Minderz, I don't know about you, but I'm a little I was a little puddingy this week.
No.
So I think we need a brain check. So we're going to start with you.
Of course we are.
All right, so it is time for Name That Wrestler, Minderz. This is one with a twist.
Okay.
It's more Name That Wrestling personality on this one.
Okay.
So here, and like I said, this is I show picture, you guess picture.
Is this a silhouette?
It is a color photo.
Oh, okay. So the person is not too terribly old.
Right.
Okay.
I would think so.
Around our age. Got it.
Yes. All right. Are you ready?
Yes. I think you've showed me this one before, by the way.
Do you need
I'll take a clue.
He's the younger brother you never wanted.
The younger brother I never wanted, so that means it has to be you. I do love your hat, though.
This is the best picture I could find for the reveal. This kind of goes with the theme, you know.
It goes with the theme.
I made Stacy take the picture of me with a potato in my hand just to put the icing on the cake there.
Of course you did. I like, no, go back to the little kid picture. I love the "you piss me off" hat.
Do you see what it says on the underside of the bill?
You fucking jerk. Nice.
That, believe it or not, was not my hat back when I was 3 years old.
Parents of the Year.
And
I mean that with love.
What'd you say?
I said Parents of the Year, and I mean that with love.
Now, this picture, my parents did not know about this picture until after it happened. This was at my grandfather's house.
Oh, Grandpa did it.
That's Grandpa's hat.
Ah.
My great aunt, my grandmother's sister, took the picture.
That's funny.
And they kept it for posterity. The only thing I regret is I couldn't find the hat when we were going through Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Well, that sucks.
I think my mom might have tossed it because she knew I would take it. So now I've been on a mission to find it, like, on eBay. And so far, no luck.
Oh, this is going to be so easy for you, but like you said, our brains have been pudding, so we were picking easy ones this week.
Yeah. But seriously, how cute was I, though?
Yeah, you're kind of adorable.
Can you picture about 220 pounds more with a beard and no curly
gray? I had no curly blonde hair.
I forgot about that goofy shirt too.
I was saying, goofy. That's great. Guess what? You can even stay and do all the stuff for the pictures because I'm not going to put a picture up.
Okay. Well, let me throw to the graphic.
Okay. What show is this? I give Reb a show. I start at the bottom of the card, worked my way up. He has to attempt to give me the year, the promotion, and the name of the show. Mm-hmm. And it's always something significant.
Yes, a major show.
So it can't be like
it's not
Raw from... Yeah, it's not Raw from Poughkeepsie.
It's not All-Star Wrestling from 1982.
Exactly. Do you want me to take that down, or are you going to take that down?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
You can do it, because I don't have the picture, so you're good.
Barry has a comment.
Oh, okay.
He says, I didn't help, so I can guess too.
Yes, you did. You sent it to me, you dork.
He might have been high then.
I mean, recreational goodies. You never know. All right, are you ready?
All right, hang on. Let me get to my old-timey car horn.
Okay. He said, oh. You'll know it as soon as I say the first match.
So when I figure it out, I will hit my old-timey car.
I'm giving you 2 matches before you get it.
I have to guess. Well, you're giving me 2. I'm going to say 1.
It very well could be. Very well could be. But I think you're going to have to go 2. He was. Oh, Barry says 3 matches.
Ooh.
Are you ready, Reb?
All right, I'm ready.
No dark matches. At least not that the card has.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you ready? Here we go. Chavo Guerrero Jr. versus Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
Raven versus Saturn.
I think I need one more.
Stevie Ray versus Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Like Chavo wrestled twice?
Apparently. That's what this says.
Let's see.
Yes, sir?
I'm going to take a shot.
Okay.
This is WCW.
Yes.
1998.
Yes.
Is it Fall Brawl?
No. Wah, wah,
I know
wah.
Raven and Saturn had a match at Fall Brawl, so I took a shot. Okay, keep going.
Bill Goldberg versus Kurt Hennig.
Okay, that threw me off because he was supposed to wrestle Hennig at Great American Bash, but he had Conan instead.
Do I need to go one more?
Continue.
Booker T versus Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, shoot. I remember that match.
Now picture the set.
Uh-huh.
And that will probably tell you what it is.
All those WCW pay-per-views run together in '98. Can I circle back to something?
Sure.
Chavo and Eddie, that wasn't a hair versus hair match, was it?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Bret Booker. How many more matches are there?
Well, it says 4, but I think they misprinted. Because the next match is Chavo Guerrero Jr. versus Eddie Guerrero. I could be wrong.
I got a feeling that was where that was on the card. It wasn't the opener. If it was the hair match. Was it? I'm not going to hit the horn again because I already wasted the horn.
Okay.
Was it? I'm trying to think.
You were right on everything else. You just had the wrong show.
So it would have been before Fall Brawl. Fall Brawl was the blow off with Raven and Saturn. Wild would have been Raven, Saturn, and Canyon. I'm showing my work here.
We've got three left.
Is it Bash at the Beach 1998?
There you go. Good job.
Did you see the hamster on the wheel?
I did. It was running. That took you, depending on when the actual Chavo and Eddie match was.
Only counting one Chavo Eddie match. How many matches did that take me?
4, 5. 5. The only ones I hadn't got to yet was Kidman and Juventud.
And then Rodman, Hogan,
Giant and Kevin Green.
Oh, Giant and Kevin Green. I forgot about them.
And then DDP and the Mailman versus Hollywood Hogan and Rodzilla. Which is kind of fun because 2 of those 4 we're going to see this weekend. Or no, next weekend.
Next weekend. Don't they have a photo op together?
No. Nope.
Oh, I thought they had.
Why would DDP and Rodman have a photo op together?
That's not a Big Show.
It's not together. I think you might be able to get the pre-one or whatever.
Rodman match is confused. Big Show was the year before that. But anyway. Hey, we have birthdays, Minderz.
We have birthdays. Yay.
I really have got my money's worth out of those faces, haven't I?
Mm-hmm. Well, we put them on everything.
Well, it's kind of our brand, Minderz.
It is.
So we had quite a few birthdays. I picked 2, one living, one not.
Okay.
So first off, happy birthday to Samoa Joe, who got name checked on Raw last night.
Sure did.
And
sorry.
And then our other one, happy birthday in the great beyond to, speaking of, I mentioned him earlier, Test would have had a birthday today.
Aw, Test. And happy belated birthday to AJ.
Yes.
To our fact checker.
We had a time on Saturday, didn't we?
Oh, we had a time. You and I popped so big watching wrestling that
it
was kind of ridiculous.
Oh, we're about to discuss.
Oh, I know we are.
We'll talk more about it tomorrow on the Shootout, but still.
Oh yes, but it will be brought up tonight.
Hey, Minderz, we're about to do Hoots and Judy's. Can we send a special hoot wish to Michael Madrox while we're on the air?
Yes, we can.
Our friend Mike Madrox from Mad Bash Studios with Dickie Wabash is he's having some health problems. He's in the hospital right now, so we want to send our good tidings his way.
Well, shoot, while we're doing that, let's send all of our what we have left of good tidings to Dallas Edwards.
Yes, which we're going to talk about more later on, but absolutely.
But best wishes to Dallas. Can't wait to get him back in the ring.
Yes. All right. Well, let's go back to the formula here. All right. So let's move on to our good hoot of the week. And Minderz, we both went co-hoots this time around.
We did, because I couldn't decide.
We were going to split two of them, and
We
then
were.
somebody else had a really good week. So you said, I want this guy. So I took the other two as co-hoots, and then you got another co-hoot.
As of last night. Yeah.
All right. Would you like to go first, or should I?
Sure, I'll go first.
You go first.
Well, my co-hoots for this week are going to be the Viper, Randy Orton, and Oba Femi. Because, that pose.
That pose right there.
Oh.
Minderz, do you remember the message I sent you earlier today?
And with a tear in his eye?
No,
that was Bari.
That was Bari. Hang on. I'm going to read it verbatim.
Okay.
Okay. I wrote, Oba showed how pointing at the sign could actually mean something if everyone didn't do it all the time.
Yes. Yes.
Because that crowd popped as soon as he put his foot on Brock's chest and pointed at the sign.
Yeah. Man, when he put his foot on Brock's chest, I was like, has anyone ever done that? I didn't think so.
Not that I've ever seen.
Sean, we will discuss when we talk about other stuff later.
Yes.
This is just Hoots and Judy's.
Yes.
So we do see your comment.
I mean, it was a pertinent question. You did pick Randy, so it makes sense.
It did. It does, but
we will address that a little bit later on.
Yeah, we want to get through all this so we can have Heather at 6:30.
Yeah, we got 7 minutes to get through.
We have 7 minutes to get through this.
2 Judys and a stooge.
2 stooges.
2 stooges. I have co-stooges also. My co-hoots Minderz came from the GCW show on Saturday. And first off, they brought out Marco Stunt to make his big farewell, his retirement speech, and they very sentimental, very emotional.
Yes.
And we were debating. We thought somebody was going to do something to Marco.
We did.
You thought it was going to be
Jelly
Nutella.
Yes.
I forget who I said specifically, but I didn't think it was going to be Jelly. I think at one point I thought maybe Charles Mason. I thought maybe the Cogers.
Well, let me show my work on why I thought Jelly. They just showed a promo.
They were showing flashbacks of Marco's.
Yeah, of Marco coming out or he was saved by Jelly.
No. It was
he saved Jelly.
It was Marco and Jungle Boy saved Jelly.
There you go.
Dumb and Broke.
So that was why I thought it might be Jelly.
Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But Jelly's doing stuff with Brody Jr. He's not going to be having a match with Marco anytime soon.
No.
But then I thought maybe it might be Charles Mason.
Yes.
I thought it might be the Coger brothers.
Yes.
And then right at the end of when Emil gave Marco the card that everybody could sign, what did I say, Minderz?
What if it's KJ?
What if it's KJ? And as if on cue, Minderz, I promise, I did not send him a message saying, hey, go out now. KJ came out, cut a very nice speech about Marco.
Yeah, great.
Had the crowd buying every bit of it.
Yes.
We did not.
Everybody thought he might have changed his tune.
He has a soft spot for Marco.
And you and I were sitting there going, okay, get him.
But then KJ left the ring.
Yeah, we were like, what the hell?
And then Marco dropped to his knees and kissed the logo, as they do. He had his wrestling shoes around his neck at the time, so he put the boots down.
Mm-hmm.
And while he was on his knees, here comes KJ, character assassination, that big double stomp he does.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd hates him again.
Yes.
Almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Then he starts whooping on Marco something fierce until Minderz, who came out?
Sam Stackhouse wearing Chelsea shirt, powder blue.
Yes, a powder blue shirt. He comes out, very little contact between he and KJ, which is weird considering they were nominated for Feud of the Year.
Mm-hmm. Yes, KJ Orso, Sean.
Yes, KJ Orso, the former Fuego del Sol, for those that don't know.
Yes.
Although I don't know why you don't, because he's been killing it
Yeah, he's been killing it as KJ Orso.
Anyway, so KJ powders.
Yep.
Sam, and as soon as Sam came out, what are we doing, Minderz? We're thinking,
Yeah, we both kind of looked at each other. We're like, wait a minute.
And Sam is standing over Marco. We're both saying, sit on him or get him.
Yeah, we're like, what's he going to do? What? He's going to.
He offered Marco his hand to help him up, yanked him up in the air, hit the damnedest Rikishi driver I ever seen in my life. And you saw the biggest shit-eating grin on KJ Orso's face.
Oh, yes.
And he comes back in. So KJ and Sam cue up the
back
Peaches
together.
And Herb Minderz, reunited, and it feels so good, Minderz.
It does. And I think we might be a couple of the only two that we're
happy,
super happy about this.
Well, I've been wanting to see heel Sam forever because he had his one-man gang moment on Saturday.
Right. He did.
Now I'm thinking them with Whitey and P.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking they're probably going to have a tag with Marco and somebody. I don't know who. Maybe Jungle Boy. You never know.
Yeah, they might. I mean, they're going to Vegas, so
yeah,
why not?
Yeah, why not? And Vegas isn't too far from Los Angeles, so it's not far for Jack to drive.
No.
But you never know. It might be Minderz. It could be somebody who's already on the roster. It's not going to be Jelly.
No.
We're reasonably certain it won't be Jelly.
Oh, it won't be Jelly because it probably will happen at Joey Janela's spring break. If it happens at Joey Janela's spring break.
-1 at the spring break.
-1.
Yeah.
AJ says his...
He said here, he says Joey Janela wants to face Brody Lee Jr. Yes. On this show, he is Jelly Nutella, by the way.
Yeah, he is Jelly Nutella. AJ says his good hoot is Grande Dose for winning the mythical sword of Lucha something.
Well, he won the Rey de Reyes tournament in AAA.
There you go.
He will be bequeathed the sword next Saturday. I'm sorry, this
we watched so much wrestling this weekend.
Mostly at their house.
Yeah.
But no, definitely. I was pulling for Santos in that match.
Oh, I was too. Santos.
All right. Well, let me clear off the hoots so we can get to the Judys.
Yeah, we got like a minute and a half.
All right. Well, where's Goober? Judy. All right. So it is time for our good Judy of the week.
Yes.
Got the fair Judy Martin there on the screen that I had to
one and only cause for Judy
with an update on her status. She will be joining us momentarily, but
okay.
Anyway, so let's run through this real quick. Mind you, I'm going to go first on the Judy, if that's all right, Minderz.
You're fine.
I went with somebody who pulled double duty on the pay-per-view.
Poor girl.
Didn't win both, but had a heck of a showing in both matches, and that's one Ms. Willow Nightingale.
She went 1-1.
She went 1-1, and Minderz, we're going to see Willow at the Expo.
We are, and Harley.
One less belt, but still.
Yeah, but still, maybe I can still get a picture of the belt.
Yeah, that'd be nice. She might have the belt on the table.
I don't know why she wouldn't.
This is true. Minderz, would you like to tell everybody your Judy? Oh, I forgot we do have a tier of Oba on the bottom.
Oh yes, the tier of Oba.
That when we talked about Oba.
That was so wonderful. Actually, I went with GCW on this one, and I went with Vibress.
Okay, can you throw the picture up? I am working on.
There she is. There's Vibress.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. Here lately, she's been really impressing me.
Took a bit of a whooping from.
Man, she took on John Wayne Murdoch. Who does that? Seriously, who does that? All right, you gotta do Stooge real quick, and then we can move on. So I'll put this up.
Okay, I gotta do Curly.
Yeah, we gotta have Curly.
All right, so my Stooge comes from the main event of Revolution. I keep wanting to say Dynamite for some reason. Co-Stooge, I gave to Paige and Friedman.
Oh, of course you picked the. Okay.
A lot of pokey in that match, Minderz.
A lot of pokey.
You know how I feel about the pokey.
Mm-hmm. A lot of pokey.
Yes.
And we'll talk more about it later, but
AJ threw his good Judy as Bailey. Poor girl does solid work every time and isn't getting the respect she deserves, he says.
Yes.
Had a hell of a match at AAA on Saturday.
She did. She had a really good match.
Yes.
Reb, I'm going to let you introduce our guest.
All right. For the, what is this, 4th year or 3rd year?
Third year. I think it's 3rd year.
It's our annual visit since we're coming right up on the Squared Circle Expo, Minderz. And we're going to welcome our buddy, Hardcore Heather Owens.
Technology. Oh.
There we go.
Hi. Maybe. Oh, no.
Yep. Heather, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
So
oh my God, it's been one of those days.
It's fine. We know what time of year it is. We know that it's getting close.
Now, we decided not to have you on the week of the expo this year.
Yeah.
Because we figured that might be.
And I appreciate that because I don't know if you can see, but there are just boxes upon boxes behind me, and that's I still have so much that's getting mailed to me. So yeah, it's coming together. It always does.
Yes.
Are the cats helping you with the lanterns?
Oh my gosh. Any kind of box, envelope, they're like, Mom, what's this? I'm going to lay on it.
I know the feeling.
And I have to just point it out because you'll know what this is from.
I thought you were like, I gotta wear it.
I gotta wear it. I'm like, I have a fellow Stranger Things person on here with me.
Yes.
I gotta wear my Stranger Things shirt. So
the wife just started watching Stranger Things, so Minderz is thrilled she has somebody to talk about it with.
But she's behind. She's a little behind. But to be honest, a lot of times, like me and Ed, we won't start a show until the entire thing is like over. So then we just binge
I didn't watch the final season until after the first of the year because I didn't want to stop. I didn't want it to stop. I just wanted to be able to watch the whole thing clearly.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I get it. I totally understand. Let's see. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got AJ. AJ says he loves the Green Power Ranger helmet. OG Green Ranger. That was the whooping of all Rangers' asses.
Yes, I have quite a Power Ranger collection back there.
Tommy that's on the show.
That's like my like Ed loves, wrestling and horror and all that. But I'm like, look, Power Rangers, that's my childhood, my current day. On the other side of the room, I got Xena Warrior Princess.
Nice. There you go.
So, yeah.
We're super excited. Our crew has gotten bigger. We are bringing a bigger crew with us.
Well, we appreciate it.
Oh, I'm sure. We have 8 people. We got 8 passes this year. So
that's awesome.
We're expanding.
What did you get? Main event?
No, yeah, we got the 2 stable passes for the main event.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, last year we had to buy 6. And I was like, and then we have one of our friends that we always say, man, we wish you could have been here. He gets to go this year.
Oh, that's awesome.
So then we were up.
He had to work weekends, so it was hard to get him out there. But
yeah. And then we got to 7, and I was like, can't we find
somebody?
Can't we find one more person?
Yeah, like the math just maths,
Exactly. The math is math.
It's a price thing.
So I was like, screw it. I'm going to go ahead and get 8. We'll find somebody to take the other ticket. So, and awesome. We did. Actually, we had 3 people fighting over it, which was kind of interesting.
You're like, well, what are you going to do for me?
Yeah,
what? Instead of start doing the bids.
I feel like we should have done a contest or something, Minderz, on here.
Too late.
Yeah, you're a week.
Although you did get some volunteers. You guys got some volunteers because we were pushing some of the local wrestlers around here because they wanted a ticket. We said, we're out of tickets, but why don't you try to see if you can get on the volunteers?
Oh, awesome. Like, I know that we have quite a few because that's somebody else handles all that, because there's a lot of moving pieces. So to keep everyone's sanity. Like,
Right.
but when we get there, yes, all the volunteers, everyone's, knock on wood, everyone we've ever had has been good. So let's let it go. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, plus, as long as you get people that are into wrestling, it really doesn't. They're going to be respectful anyway. So, it makes sense. Go ahead, Reb.
I was talking to Noble on Sunday, Minderz, and he told me that he was volunteering. Mike Noble, he's from Indianapolis.
Okay.
And he said, "Yeah, I'm volunteering." I was like, "Hey, that's awesome. Bring your gear with you."
Yeah, we told him to put his gear in his car just in case.
If you're a wrestler, you should already know to always just have your gear in the car. Like, that's just what you do.
Yep.
Hey, we never know. Commentary, and we bring our recording stuff to all the shows we go to anyway.
Yeah.
We've never been asked to use it, but it's
but you never know just to have it. And if you had that opportunity, you're like, oh, damn, I forgot my equipment.
Yeah. Nope. We don't let that happen.
Plus, we do know at the expo, there's always a lot of cards subject to change. You know, anything can change at any given moment.
Knocking on wood. We've already crossed some bridges with some changes, but as of right now, man, we're good.
Minderz, you're better at this time. I saw the announced Allie's for the tag match.
Oh, yes.
Riley,
yes.
Riley, yeah.
Riley Matthews is taking the spot of Allie, which we absolutely love Allie, and we're sad for her not to be there. I know she was super sad that she couldn't make it, but you know, other things happen. So
sometimes other things take precedent. We get that. We understand that.
Yeah. So yeah, although Riley, she's a local girl, so you know, we'll see what happens. That match is going to be ridiculous anyway. Like, come on.
I mean, that's her first match, or her one of her.
It's her SCX debut.
Yes.
SCX debut. Okay.
Yeah, she's been wrestling for a few years, around the Midwest area.
Okay, I didn't have my reading glasses on when I was reading the post, so I probably missed something.
He's old.
We're all old. We're all old on different levels.
That's true. That's true.
You're feeling my back, hip, and knees feel like I'm 80. So,
well, yesterday was the first time I worked out in 3 weeks, and I'm like, oh, I can tell. I did arms and shoulders. It's all very tight.
Are you feeling better? I mean, you took that wonderful trip. You get back, and you can't get off your couch.
Every time I go on a cruise, cruises are the best, but it's like that last day, all the old gross people just swarm.
Uh-oh. No.
Uh-oh.
She froze.
Uh-oh.
We'll give her a minute. Sometimes it'll.
Spinning. Oh,
there she is. Now you're back. But yeah, they swarm, and then you get sick when you come home.
Exactly. Every time. But this time, I think it was just the flu. I don't know. I sounded like an old man, and I was constantly stone colding, and the husband all the time, he was like, he's just calling me stone cold. I'm like, I can't help it. But I'm good. Good now.
Good. I'm glad everybody's healthy and all that fun stuff.
And we're happy we got it out of the way.
Yes.
Because, you know.
Yeah, I could only imagine.
Yeah, and let's be honest. After you go to a convention, you're probably going to get a little sick. So maybe we won't get sick this time because we already got the sickness.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I think last year I was just getting over a cold when
you were
there.
Well, it's that time of year. Yeah, it happens. And you know, where you guys are, we're anything in the Midwest, and it's like one day it's 70 degrees, the next day it's 20.
Uh-huh.
What's the temperature there right now?
Right now it's
24.
Okay, because we're about the same.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, it was like 70 degrees.
Right. Oh, well, and tomorrow it's supposed to be 50.
Yeah.
Well, Sunday, we were working the AEW show in Danville, and it was a thunderstorm and tornado watches and all this stuff. And then overnight it snowed.
Yeah, then overnight it snowed, and people and it was like, what? Mother Nature, take your medicine. Quit it. Level out, please.
Between my birds, my raccoons, my plants, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I know. Like, I'm confused too.
I was wondering if you still had the raccoon.
We're wondering if
So
you
we
saw
actually,
Maurice.
so we have multiple raccoons that still come at night.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 that come together. They're kind of skittish.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when it starts to be like springtime, hopefully maybe we'll get some more babies. But I mean, they tell their friends. I mean, they still come and visit. We just haven't really interacted with them lately, you know, because we see them, we're like, here's food. Have a good day.
Yeah.
So
what? I'm going to switch. We're going to go clear to SCX now. You want to go clear to SCX? Let's go clear SCX.
Do it.
So what made you guys change your mind about the panels? Because I love the idea that you guys are doing this year.
You got to give me a little feedback on that.
Well, it's not just putting stuff like, it's not just putting like, oh, ECW guys together.
Right.
It's like book writers and after the heels and after all that type of stuff.
Right. I mean, you know, because this is year 6. So, you know, you have a lot of the same people that come, whether they be fans or celebrities. So it's like, you know, just kind of, you know, who's crossed paths in the past. And, you know, like, I think the book thing, that was definitely...
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Great idea, because you're like, oh, shit, there are a lot of books. So...
Well, the one I'm wanting to see, and of course you guys had to schedule it right before BLP. I want to do the gimmick
don't
one.
Look at me. I didn't schedule it.
I know.
Not here, Minderz.
What?
Adolfo's not here.
I know. Adolfo's not here. But no, that was the one. It's like the gimmick one. So I'm like, that's gonna be great, especially when you have Shark Boy, Crazy Steve. I'm like, how could it get any better, honestly?
And that's the thing, though. I've had those drunken evenings with them. Like, it's always a good time. Like,
Amen.
Stories, yeah. And let's be honest. I mean, because I know when I used to go to panels and stuff, whether it was at the horror convention or stuff, you always love hearing like this one time at this one city and like the behind the scenes type stuff. Like, it's just the personal stuff. I love it. And even I think forever ago at another convention, we had Trish and Lita, and people were asking like, what's your favorite cereal? Like, stupid shit. But it makes them real, you know?
Right.
So,
which makes a lot of sense, because a lot of people that go there, I mean, they've looked up to them as kids. They've always been heroes to them.
Right.
And
they've seen the matches, you know?
They're real people.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, it's like, oh, what was it like to wrestle this person at this, you know, match or whatever? Those are like common questions. And with the internet, you can find that information. Like, I want to know the nitty gritty stuff.
We want to know the road stories. We want to hear who you traveled with, and we want to hear about some of the shenanigans that you got yourself into, and how did you get out of them?
Yes, maybe not the R version, but at least PG-13, like Attitude Era type stuff.
Yeah, we'll put it at that.
Billy's back.
Oh, hello, Billy. We have Billy.
Hello, Billy.
Listener.
So so we always ask you this: who are you looking forward to most this year?
That we have,
and you don't have to narrow it down to one. It can be a group. But,
fair. Yeah. Well, other than my normal people that I usually only get to see once or twice a year, so you know, my Crazy Steves and you know, my Shark Boys and stuff like that, and the Headbangers. But dude, Dennis Rodman. What? So that very excited about.
Yes.
I think that's probably the top one. I'm excited for the Butcher. Brody King. I'm a huge metalhead. So like, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think, who else do we have? Because so many people like we've had before,
right,
throughout the 6 years,
right,
or the past 5, and you know they've been great. I love
it's kind of humorous, because we will sit there and like start thinking and be like, okay, who do we know will be there? Because you know it's like, right, we know this person will be there. This
your Headbangers, your Crazy Steve. Yep.
Yeah. So who is new that we're going to get
Yes.
hang out with.
Let's see. Oh, Mike O'Malley. So we were supposed to have him last year.
Right?
So we have him this year. I'm, a kid of Nickelodeon. Yes. So
Guts.
a little excited about that one.
Although he looks a lot different than he did back then, but
Yeah. Yeah. But a lot of people do, because let's be honest, Kevin Nash now, I think looks so much better than Kevin Nash in the 90s.
yeah,
But, to each their own.
right. Killer Bees was one that I was actually I'm super stoked about that one.
Yeah, that's pretty random. But yeah, a vendor's bringing him in, so we're like, yes.
Yeah. Well, they were actually the first tag team I remember seeing when I first started watching wrestling.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's like childhood with that one, and
exactly, like that's what means something, because it's like we have Road Dogg and Billy Gunn again.
Mhm.
So we've had Road Dogg. We've had Billy a couple times. We've only had Road Dogg one other time, and then they were together. So they're together again. So
yeah, we saw that.
That was mine. Like New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg, Jesse James. That was my dude. So I'm super excited for that again.
We joked. We said, "Well, that didn't take Road Dogg long."
I mean, he's ready to get out there and see the fans.
Oh, I'm sure. A little freedom might be nice too. Just a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know all the details, but
No.
I don't want to know all the details.
Exactly. But I just know when we had them last time, they are hilarious together. Oh my gosh. Because were you there? What?
They did a panel, I think, with the APA.
You're right. Yes, they did.
It was a lot of fun.
Wow. Good memory. I have a shit memory. It's horrible up there. Blame the alcohol. I don't know.
We joke and say Reb is our wrestling Rain Man. So he knows a lot.
That's how Ed is. Ed knows everything. This WCW, Starcade, this person versus this person.
It sounds oddly familiar.
I don't know.
I know. We actually have a segment now at the beginning of our show called "What Show Is This?" That I pick a pay-per-view and I start from the bottom of the card.
Oh my god!
And we see how many matches it takes until he gets it right. So today he went 5.
I've only gotten 3 wrong so far.
Yeah,
where I haven't gotten any. But
you and Ed, then you need to go head to head.
Yeah.
For real.
Karaoke Friday night. We'll put him head to head with wrestling trivia.
No,
Saturday night, not Friday night. You guys are too busy Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
I'm gonna say good luck. Good luck trying to find him. Half the time I don't even know. We're like, have you seen Ed?
I think I said 3 words to Ed in the 5 years we've been going, just because he's always running.
Yeah,
I barely talk to him. But you know what? It all works out. We're all zooming and passing, and
we always hi Heather, bye Heather.
Adolfo's always got a clipboard, and
I know, and everyone's you're on a mission.
Or we know you're going to probably be at the front desk, so we're like, okay, if we need to find Heather, she's there.
At least for the beginning part,
right,
of the days, I'll be up there. But then, yeah.
So, well, go ahead, Reb. Sorry.
I was gonna say, so with the 3 of you, do each of you have your
4 of us
role? I'm sorry.
There's technically 4 of us. You don't forget about Carrie.
Oh,
Carrie is Adolfo's. Yes.
Okay, but my question is, do you each have a specialized role in the chain there? Like Adolfo, I'm sure, is mostly the administrative stuff. If I had Ed,
and then Ed does books the talent, deals with the agents and stuff. And then me and Carrie, we're kind of the behind the scenes, kind of structuring everything, getting lanyards ready, getting envelopes, table cards.
You're the logistics team.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have our team of on the floor, runners. So it's like Amanda's our girl, dude. She is all over the place. Tammy and Eric, there are airport people, so they're the ones running and getting, and the same thing with the panels. Let's see, Jade, my best friend, she's up at the front. Brittany's up at the front with me. Jacinda's usually over with Bill in the panel, or not the panel room, the photo op room. So there's so many, but we got it down, man.
Yeah. I'll say you guys do have it down to an art. I will say that. It's that
it runs so smoothly.
It runs.
Well,
I'm sure you guys go crazy, but it runs so smoothly.
And that is what we want you guys to see.
Right.
As long as it looks nice and pretty, that's all that matters. We'll deal with the chaos in the back.
I do have a question, and this may be for everybody. Do you happen to know where they're going to put the ring worn gear? What room is it going to be in, or where are they going to have it set up? We were trying to figure out where it would be.
So you have the hallway, and there is a little bar, little room that they that Allie and Allison did their podcast in last year. When they had Matt Hardy or Jeff Hardy, when Jeff Hardy did his guitar solo, that was in like the little room. It's like just a little bar room like across from the panel. So it's in that main hallway. So yeah, it's a little private bar.
That's going to be cool then. That's going to be really cool. We're excited about that.
Have you gotten any word on
so am I.
stuff that's going to be there?
Huh?
I said, have you gotten any like insight into what's going to be there? I don't want you to say anything here because I'm sure you want it to be a surprise. But do you have an idea what we're going to see?
Oh, like the gear and stuff. Yeah. So actually, Ed has been sharing on.
Yeah, have you missed that, Reb?
I don't get to see.
Yeah, like every day.
Devices at work. I can't get on online.
He's busy. He's a working man.
He says. So he says. But yeah, like Molly Holly's gear is going to be on there for Mighty Molly.
Yeah, there's some Owen Hart stuff. Ric Flair robe. Like, there is going to be a lot of stuff. But yeah, check out
Macho Man's going to have some stuff there, Reb.
I think so. Yeah,
I'm a huge gear nerd, so I'm all about this. So
yeah. I mean, it was an opportunity that crossed our page, and we're like, wow, why is this not been a thing yet for us?
Right.
But we're like, let's do it. And it's for the fans. It's free.
Randy Savage gear with Sherry.
Nice.
Yeah.
I pulled up Squared Circle just so I had information in front of me, so I could.
and I knew you would. I knew that you would have panel information and everything else because I'm all over the place. I'm like, You're good. You're good.
I was gonna say, I think the one I popped. I'm so excited about the blue meanie, blue meanie.
You almost said blue weenie because that's
I about did, and I would have felt terrible.
There's a guy show that we call the blue weenie because he's got blue hair and he wears blue, and
we actually got the name blessed by meanie. So yeah. But I was so excited for him just for the simple fact I hung out with him a lot last year.
Yeah.
So the fact he was going to be him and Shark Boy both, and since they were, I was like, okay.
Yeah, because the few times because I think we've had Meanie. This is going to be our third time, maybe. But I'm a huge ECW fan, obviously. But Meanie is just such a good guy. He is. He will talk to anybody about anything. They make him and his girl Tracy. They drive all the way.
I love Tracy.
Yes.
Does he live in Philly?
Yeah. But they love that. They love doing that like trip, and so we love having them. So I know she's been working on a new outfit and everything. So everybody's gonna have a good time.
I love Tracy. I hung out with her probably more like the two of them together. It was so fun.
Yeah, that was the most that because she was having a good time and I was having a good time. We were like, we're
all having a good time.
Yeah.
Reb
we're all having a good time.
Last year, Reb and I that pretty much solidified our love of Ospreay.
Yes.
After last year.
Dude, what a class act he was.
Such a class act.
Like, I mean, he's so talented to begin with. but he's so humble.
Yes.
So humble. Like he was just at the bar and he was just so nice and he was so appreciative to us for having him. And we're like, thank you. Like, absolutely. Yeah, we would love to have him back. Yeah. So
I had my fingers crossed. I did have my finger. I thought maybe this year, maybe. But
Minderz, was it Friday night or Saturday night last year when he showed up at the? Was it
Friday night? Friday night.
He wasn't like with an entourage. He wasn't separated from it.
He's just a guy. He's just a really talented, awesome guy.
Well, he actually took one of our business cards for the podcast. He's like, I got long flights. I can listen to you guys. We were like, please do. And we will put you over to the moon.
That's awesome.
So yeah. That was like my big thing of last year. I was like, I got a business card to Osprey.
But yeah.
So speaking of Osprey, that was one of the photo ops we did last year. I think we did what, 7 pro photo ops?
7 last year. I think we're doing about that many this year, Reb. After I've
love you guys. That's insane. Because every time I'm like, okay, these are the photo ops that I want to like jump into, and every time I'm like, shit, I was only able to do 1.
Well, here's the thing. We have discovered that if it's people like Osprey, we knew, and like last year, Osprey, Joe Hendry, we knew both would be terribly long, horrible lines.
Like at their table.
At their table.
Yes. So it makes sense.
We're like, let's do photo op. We'll go ahead and pay for the photo op, get our picture. If we don't get it signed, we don't get it signed. We still have proof that we met them.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was me with Liger a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm the type of person, like, I'm a photo person. Like, I have some autographs, but I love the moment. I'm like, I was with this person.
Right, exactly.
Like, autographs, it's like, I have Luna Vachon's, like, autograph I'm looking at, but I was never able to meet her. So, but it's different. Like, autographs, like
Fonzie whistle.
So real quick is before I started wrestling, I was probably like 14 or 15, and they had fantasy camps. They were the Mark Curtis fantasy camp before the Brian Pillman show.
Nice.
In the Cincinnati area. And I did one, and they said you could cut a promo with anybody that you want that's here. And I did it. Bill Alfonso, and he let me blow his whistle. And I have it on VHS somewhere. Moments. It was so great.
We've had Bill on the show. We've had Fonzie on the show twice on Jumping the Rail. And it's so funny because the first time I wasn't part of the crew yet. I was like a guest, but I wasn't part of the crew. Now that I was part of the crew, it was funny because we had Fonzie come on, and then he's like, hey, man. And then he goes, oh, and the girl. I'm the girl to him. So I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. I'll be the girl. That's fine. But we have so much fun with him, and we had Hack on. We got Sandman on this year.
That guy's a trip. I think
he's a trip.
The expo a couple years ago, but he's a cool dude.
All I can say is God love Francine, because she is like the mother wrangler for all of that chaos,
right?
Not just Sandman, but just all of them. And you're just like, she's just like pulling them on. Come on, I need a drink. She's like, come on, we gotta go to a panel. I'm like, oh, God.
I think the one I was surprised that never got announced was Shane Douglas. I really figured he would be there this year too, just because he's been there every year. But I'm sure a lot of scheduling things happen and different things like that.
And I mean, honestly, in the past years, we, like, as Squared Circle, we never booked him. It was always vendors,
right? So
this year, those vendors, they change it up. So, oh no, I love Shane. Every time we go to an indie show, he's still wrestling. It's great.
Right?
Like,
where's my baby?
We've tried a handful of times to get him on, but again, scheduling is always the issue with him.
Yeah, he's a busy man for sure. Yeah, he's still, man. Oh,
Reb, I can't find my baby.
It's not a real baby. She's not irresponsible.
Oh, I got a Snitsky baby last year.
That's why not.
Why not?
Why not?
I got a Snitsky baby last year, and then I was carrying around a little fish, and I got Curry Man and Shark Boy to sign it.
I remember you having that damn fish. So what are you doing this year? What is going to be the ridiculous thing?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Okay.
Although I know
do something.
I know I have a gangrel that I have to bring to have it signed.
Okay.
But that's not mine. It's for somebody else that can't make it.
Doing a favor for a friend of ours.
We're doing favors for a friend. And then I've got my Molly Holly signature. I need to get my Molly Holly figure signed. And I haven't really decided because there's not been.
Yeah. No, because I get the gimmick thing. Like the very first wrestler I ever met, like big time wrestler, was Al Snow at the mall. And that's when he was having his feud with Big Boss Man. And he had the Taco Bell dog. Yeah, Pepper. Remember all that?
Yes.
That might be touchy for Minderz.
It's touchy. Okay, hold on. You got to see Sugar. Let me show you Sugar. This was my Sugar, and I lost her last year. But this is my Sugar.
Oh.
My little Chihuahua baby. And yeah, so that one was always a little touchy just because I've always had Chihuahuas and I love my Chihuahuas.
Well, as a gift, I gave him one of the Taco Bell dogs because it was your cute or Taco Bell or whatever. So I gave it to him, and I have a picture of little 14-year-old Heather with Al Snow, and he has the dog on my head, and it's just
this year I think probably because we're doing there's Reb's Noodles.
Is that a boy?
No, it's a girl.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, if you got an orange tabby,
oh no,
that's a boy.
42, and she's definitely a girl. So,
but he always records from the Noodles position.
Okay, she's about to bite me, so I'm putting her down. But
that's the Noodles position.
Yeah, I have no cat. All the cats ran. I ain't got none in here.
But
I'm sorry.
I think this year the funny thing that's probably going to happen is me and Reb's wife, Stacy, are actually going to get pictures with the big show. Okay. And both of us are like around the 5'2", 5'3" height. So we're just
right here
waiting for the
that would be
standing
cool.
next to him and looking tiny. So
yeah, so there's a few pictures that I got when I was a kid, and then I meet him 20 years later. So I like the side by sides. So I definitely need to meet Big Show again because I met him. Same thing, maybe 15, 16, and side by side. And I had my psychopathic hoodie on. I was all like ICP. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
All right.
I got to meet Eddie Kingston about 20 years ago at an indie show and got a picture with him. So I think I need to do an update this year.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Reb, you need to do an update with your Orange Cassidy too.
I do, because I met Fire Ant back in the day in an indie show.
Oh, wow.
So I got a picture with Fire Ant.
That's
with Cassidy too.
All right, Reb,
my main goal is Muda and Chono though. That's my goal.
I mean, yes, no, and yeah, I definitely want to get my photo.
Yep. My big one this year, Trish and Lita. I've gotten my picture with Lita before, but to get it with both of them, and that's another one that I don't want to.
They're so great,
and I don't want to stand in line for it, so I'll go do the professional photo op.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I can't believe they've sold out and everything. It's so crazy when we just they've officially sold out. We're like, yes, we're all celebrating in the back, Well,
I saw where somebody said something about Road Dogg and Jeff Jarrett because Jarrett and they were like, we sold 2.
Because I was in there a couple years ago, and because that was right before Billy and Road Dogg, and they had it was 1 or 2, and Jarrett's like, is that it? Is that it? You're chopped oh, that's so sad.
All right, Reb, do we want to run down? I'm not running down all the guests because we know how that'll take too damn long.
Yeah.
But
that'll be the collective all over again.
It would be the collective all over again. Let's not do that. We've done that once.
Mm-hmm.
However, did you see it? They did announce Boogeyman, Reb.
I did see that.
That is a new one, so we can discuss that one. Let's run through. So are you going to have your wrestling gear there just in case something happens, Heather? Or are you done?
I'm not participating this year. I'm not. Sorry.
Not a spot for a partner for the Headbangers.
Yeah, we just didn't know. Yeah,
they already have way too much going on. No, I'm gonna be in the back watching and drinking. So
you can always come sit with us. You can always come sit with us.
I might go around on the outside and just start hooting and hollering.
Well, and we usually we get to that corner on the other side because since we have 8 people, we like to sit in that one that has the 8 seats. So we don't have to sit with anybody else that we don't know.
That's right.
We made a friend last year. It was like a row behind us.
Yeah. And now he's included in our row. So
awesome.
We need like 9.
And that's another thing. When you stand in line with these people, you start to make new friends.
Oh, yeah.
You do. You really do.
I met a dude from Canada in the Sting line a couple years ago.
Oh, shit. That
wound up hit me up on Facebook like the next Monday. Like, all right.
I will say congrats on the Grand Theft Auto stuff that you're doing this year. It looks awesome.
Oh yeah, we just got the bags, we got the cups. All of it looks fantastic. So yeah, I think that was a good decision to go for. But we start to run out of ideas.
Right. No, I understand completely.
We love like the old school pop culture. Like, how can we intertwine it all?
Oh, I got the He-Man shirt last year. So.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, Reb, do you want to run through? Let's run through the matches.
Okay, I don't have the graphics for the matches.
That's okay. I've got the matches here in my hand.
Okay.
And we'll run through the matches, and then we'll let Heather get out of here. How's that? So let's start off with the singles match for Heath Slater versus Big Time Savant. You got to make picks, Heather. Come on, we got to get you to make your picks. Because we'll make picks the Tuesday before the show. Because the Wednesday before the show, we've got Jake coming on.
Oh, okay. I saw you had I always want to call him Dooner because that's how. But Vaughn, I saw you had Vaughn last week.
He was supposed to, but he had some family issues come up, so we did.
We're gonna give him some shit about that.
We're gonna give him some shit about that because he actually won one of our Shooty Awards this year.
He's such a superstar.
He won one of our Shooty Awards this year for Moment of the Year. Yeah. He shaved one of our local talents' mustaches off. And it was great. It was a wonderful thing.
Mustache match, basically. So
he was in a mustache match. And I was like, Jack's not losing that one. And then he showed me a picture without the mustache. Him without the mustache.
Reb Minderz, where we took the mustaches off, both of them.
Oh, did you?
Jack looks. We love Jack. He looks weird without a mustache.
He does. He looks. We don't like him.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, as long as I've known him, I mean, hell, he was in my wedding, and me and Ed's been married for 18, almost 19 years. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he's always had like a beard of something, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, he showed me one where it was completely shaved off, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
No.
No. All right. So Heath or Big Time Savant?
We'll go Heath.
Okay.
We saw Heath get slid across a bar once.
We did. We watched him get slid across a bar.
And you say that I can picture it happening, and I believe you. Absolutely.
Right.
It's probably his idea.
Probably. So next up, we've got a tag team match.
Okay.
With Enzo and Spider Nate Webb.
Yes.
Versus Lightning Tim Lutz and Sergeant Ledbetter.
I'm going Nate Webb and real.
I only like one half of that tag team. I had to wait 30 minutes, and I was the only person in line to talk to Enzo.
Oh,
because he was talking to somebody around. Do what, Reb?
He was talking to Shane at one point.
Yeah.
Douglas came over.
He just kind of, he was doing his own thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stand here and be patient. And...
Right.
But yeah, Nate Webb, he better come out to his music. He better come out to his music.
Yes.
Like,
yeah. He'll come out and he'll sing, and you will sing with him.
And he will go to
the entire damn thing.
Of the room before he gets.
Yeah, he'll go to every corner of the room. We saw him. We actually went to GCW when they were at the river,
White River,
Rumble at the river.
Oh yeah.
We went to that, and Nate was there, and we hung out with him. It was so much fun.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this one is the one that's changed a little bit.
Okay.
But it's the Headbangers, Hex Bangers, because it's the Hex and the Headbangers.
Yes.
They better be nice to me this year. The Headbangers better be nice to me this year. They tried to convince people that I was stealing from the bar last year.
And also, you say that, I can see it. I believe it.
Now, we should clarify, you did not steal money from the bar.
I did not steal anything from the bar. In fact, I was giving the girl a tip. And they were...
Yes, we
just love starting problems, but it's all in good fun.
Well, between the Headbangers and Kennedy last year. Oh, Kennedy.
Yeah, the few interactions that I had with him, like, how is he that messed up? Like, what happened? Whatever.
And he's so stoic when he's at his table, and he's very all there. But then, man, that night I was like, Anastasia remembered me, but he didn't. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then they're obviously going against, it was supposed to be Allie, but it's going to be Rachel Matthews.
Riley Matthews.
Mm-hmm. I had the right R. I had an R. Shauna Reed, Alex Gunn, and Hooks.
Yep.
Hooks.
We love Hooks.
We love Hooks,
but I love the stupid Headbangers so much. Like,
they're so fun. They really are.
They are so fun. So Headbangers and with
the Hex.
And the Hex. I mean, come on.
Like, what a combination. Yeah. So that match is going to be all over the place.
And I think the Hex may be the women's tag champs again in the NWA, if I'm not mistaken. I think they got the belts back.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, we're quoting you on that because that's what we do.
Don't quote me because I ain't said shit.
SCX Tag Team Championships.
Okay.
So we got the newest rockers.
Okay.
We've got Ill Begotten.
Okay.
We got Sent to Slaughter.
Okay.
I can't wait to meet Moth, by the way. He's gonna be cool.
Versus Aaron Stevens and Carson Drake. Sorry, I do this every time.
He has some deep resentment for Carson.
I have this hate relationship with Carson. It's great. Like, we both get what it is, but
I get it.
Hate relationship. It's great.
Man, I don't know, because all of them kind of have their own thing going on. I'm gonna go with the Ill Begotten. I'm gonna go with them.
Donkey.
I'm going with anyone but Carson Drake.
Any of the
others, I don't care. It's fine.
You do like the Ill Begotten, though.
I do like the Ill Begotten. That's got our Plunky in it. We love Plunky.
Yes, we love Plunky.
Next up.
Okay.
SCX Prime Championship, Fatal 4-Way.
Okay. So many people.
Right?
So many wrestlers.
Brian Myers is a champ.
Yes.
Crazy Steve.
Okay.
Prima Donnie.
Okay.
And Taka Michinoku.
So the Attitude Era, Heather, all day. Taka Michinoku.
Indeed.
Like, come on. Dude, I loved Kai and Tai because when I started getting into, I started late in life. So it was like the Attitude Era. It was like 97, 98. So that was the whole Kai and Tai, Val Venus, PP.
Me choppy your PP.
Yep.
Yeah, me choppy your PP.
I was all the vignettes. I was sucked into that world. I don't know. And Taka Michinoku he's so good.
Yes.
And the fact that he is like still like I
good shape
right there. That's
Mhm.
Dude, the match he had with Triple H alone in 2000.
God,
So
dude,
good.
that was 26 years ago. Think about that.
Yeah.
26 years.
And by the way, I was older than I cared to admit when I found out that Bruce Pritchard was the voice of the overdub for Kai. It should have been. It's playing at the nose of my face, but
should have been. Okay, next up we have the women's championship. So our champ Freya the Slayer.
Yeah.
Which she got a little attitude at the last show we saw her at.
But she had. Did you see her dog?
Yes. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I know.
Okay, go ahead.
I get it. Yeah, Freya the Slayer, Jazzy Yang.
Okay, yeah.
Ari Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
And Shotzi Blackheart. That girl, I will tell you what, I am so glad she left WWE because she is thriving in the independents right now.
Yeah, like just certain people, like, just seems to do better out in the world. Well, it's like, when Cardona was on the indies for so long.
Yep.
And he became something more because of the indies,
And then now, when was the last time you saw him on TV?
He's on TV, but he rarely wins.
Right.
Hey, but he's still getting that paycheck, and he gets to hang out with his old lady.
That's true. That is true.
Too, which is maybe the most important thing. He's getting the pop.
He's getting the pop. So, and I am glad though that they let him keep Matt Cardona and didn't make him go back to Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
So,
unrelated, it's a little bittersweet to me that we're not going to get Danhausen again this year. But I get it. He's getting
we get it. We go get the check. Go get the check.
Right. And thinking about somebody like Danhausen, like you're like, does he really? Like, I don't know. Like, he's doing. It seems to be going.
It's working.
Good. So
it's working. We're still waiting for when him and R-Truth team up.
Or Mr. Iguana.
Dude, R-Truth needs to team with anybody. R-Truth. He's like the golden goose. Like he's just so magical.
He's brilliant. I love him.
Yes.
Honestly,
he don't age at all.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. When Truth got released last year, the first thing we said, Minderz, I hope he comes to the Expo.
Yeah, we said we hope he comes to the Expo.
Wasn't he like released for like?
It was like 2 weeks.
A cup, yeah, like
it was like a week.
Yeah,
a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Whatever happened during that time frame, they were like, "We love you so much."
Yeah, please come back. Next up, singles match. And I was a little disappointed because we actually had booked this person. We armchair booked. That's what we do. We armchair book.
Okay.
But it was Killer Cross, and it's going against Big Trouble Ben Bishop. Because we were trying to pick who was going to fight Omen for the championship.
Oh.
So we were trying to figure out who it would be.
I had 2 choices. I wanted it to be Omen and Cross or Cross and Lord Crew. Were the 2 matches I was.
Okay. I could see both of those.
I don't hate the Ben Bishop matchup though. I like me that Ben Bishop.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go Killer Cross on that. I like that better.
That's another one we've got a photo op with.
Yeah.
Cross and Scarlet. So
I made a point to get that the day it got announced because I knew it was going to go fast.
We knew it would go fast, so we were like, "Yeah, no, we're doing this one. we're definitely doing this one." Probably the match that I was super giddy about, tag team match.
Okay.
Kingston and Ortiz versus Crew and Dalton, and I'm ecstatic. Well, I love my Cincy boys. You know this. I've always loved my Cincy boys.
So we actually saw Crew on Sunday. So spoiler, we're still filming a movie and Crew's in it. I'm in it, so we saw him, and I know that they have been, they got matching gear. So they're very excited about all of that and new matching gear. So,
well, so I'm one of those people that everybody knows that if they tell me something, I'll keep my mouth shut until it goes public. So I may have found out about that before it went public.
Okay.
But again, I kept my mouth shut. I didn't even tell Reb. And that's when you know it's serious, is when I don't even tell
Whoa.
Yeah. The brother I didn't want, I didn't tell him. But yeah, so that one, I'm so excited for both Dalton and Crew
Yeah,
to go against those guys. So
dude, they're gonna beat the piss out of each other. Like it's gonna be good. And yeah, because I've never met Kingston before. So I'd be, excited to meet him.
I've never had a bad interaction with the guy. He was always very cool, very humble.
That's cool.
When I met him. So.
And I love Dalton. Dalton and Crew are both my boys. I love them to death. So then we got the vet versus the bro. The pro versus the bro. With Jack Vaughn versus Matt Riddle.
So once again, both of them are very good at
what they do.
Yeah. But it's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
It's gonna make it work. Like they're both absolute pros. So
Reb and I still talk about the Jake Omen Riddle match. We
good.
still talk about it. It was so good.
Legitimately one of the best matches that we've ever had on the show, hands down.
Oh, that was so it was so good.
Yeah.
And then of course
Riddle have.
Yeah. Then of course we've got our main event, Jake Omen versus Bandito.
That's gonna be something.
That's gonna be amazing too. It's just like
flips and wrestling.
Oh, you're right.
From the match he had with Andrade on Sunday.
See, I didn't. So look, I'm old. I have to work on Monday. Ed stayed up to watch the whole pay-per-view. I tapped it. I'm trying to think it was like 9. It was a little after. It was like 9:30. I forget what the match was, but I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed after this. And then I know it went on till like 1 a.m.
It's like a 5-hour show with the pre-show.
Now that's why you do what Reb and I do. We don't watch it that night.
The old folks
watch the next.
We watch it the next day.
Yeah.
We watch it the next day.
He watched it all, and I was like, oh.
Legit. I mean, some people can just do it. But yeah, the show for Saturday night is going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing.
They're on Eastern time.
Yeah.
It's one thing when it's us Central time. It's not quite as late, but
yeah. I mean, but still, it went to 1 a.m. I know because it was 7 to 1 for us.
Why does he think that's
2.5 hours? And I'm like, deuces. I'm going to bed.
Let's see. You might have made it to the Moxley match then.
Yeah, it was probably that one because I did see that one.
And Takeshita.
Yeah, and then I saw the Ronda Rousey thing.
Okay. Or as our group is now calling it, Lousy Rousey. But it is what it is.
I'll be honest, I'm excited for her like fight, the UFC fight, like her and Gina.
Right.
Yeah, Gina, I've loved her since decades when she started, and I'm just like, she's a badass.
She was in Mandalorian too, right?
See, she is, but I'm not one to watch those shows. I'm not into the Star Wars-y-ness.
That's the one thing you're not into because you got the Power Rangers, you got the
look. I got to draw the line somewhere. Okay, Star Wars that's it. That's
she fell for Stranger Things. Give her a break.
Look, I can't do Harry Potter. What are the other Lord of the Rings?
Yeah,
no, too much.
Lord of the Rings. I can't do a movie that has an intermission in it.
The trees walk. That's all I know. Okay.
But yeah, we are so looking for. Although Heather, we do want to talk to you about possibly getting a press pass this year.
You gotta email Squared Circle Expo at Gmail and
Reb, get on it. We already got the main event passes. It wouldn't be that much for him to give us a press pass.
Because Mr. Aldolfo handles the emails and he handles all the press passiness. So
Reb.
Then I'm curious what I'm allowed to do if I have a press pass.
Well, message Aldolfo and let's find out.
Okay,
get on it.
Because because I mean a lot of it is kind of.
It's not even that we want to go anywhere. different.
Right,
We just want to have the credential.
Yeah, well, because a lot of times, like with that is, if you go up to a, celebrity or something, be like, hey, I'm with so-and-so, press pass. If you have a moment, would I be able to do an interview or something like that? That's pretty much the whole point of the press pass. Now, some people might say, nah, fuck off, but.
Right. No.
So,
well, actually, at the expo. I haven't gotten
we're already thinking
my 4 years there, so.
Yeah, nobody's ever told us to.
Yeah. Well, good.
Yeah, no one's ever told us
to. That means
to.
we are booking the right people.
And that's without the press passes. So we're feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah.
It'd just be nice to have the credential.
Yeah.
But all right, Reb, you get on that. That's on you.
Get on that.
But yeah, because of course Alex and Craig are going to be with us. That's our crew too.
Okay.
Little Alex that is now 16 and has her driver's license.
Oh, wow. Oh, to be 16 again.
No. 21 at least. 21 at least.
Fair.
But Heather, we have kept you for almost an hour.
Oh my God, you did! You're lucky I did it before this. It's 8:30 my time. I
know you need to get to bed.
Hey,
and
before we let you go, I think Minderz, I'm just going to throw this out there. We do an Extreme F and Review podcast also, where we talk about ECW and watch along matches. One of these days, I think we need to get Heather on, talk some ECW with us.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that. You got to give me a month though.
Oh no, we will. We know better. We know better.
Yeah. We do a thing called the Extreme F and Salute, where like we'll have a guest and all three of us will pick a match from, like, we did one for the Dudley Boys, one for Sabu, one for Dreamer, that kind of thing. So then we just do a watch along with all three of them.
Well, no, we haven't done Sandman yet.
But
But
he's been in most of the ones we picked.
He's been in most of them, but but we'll do his after he has his. All right, wait a minute. One last question.
Uh-oh.
GCW.
Invisible Man, Minderz.
Yeah, that's what I'm bringing up. Sandman's last match. Have you heard who this is with?
No.
For GCW at Joey Janela's Spring Break?
No.
The Invisible Man.
So, wait.
Exactly.
When was this?
It will be
so it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, geez.
It'll be at the Collective. It'll be at the Collective during WrestleMania, right? All we hope is that there's not like some kendo stick, or I'm sorry, Singapore cane hanging from the ceiling, and all you hear is the whacking, like through the audio. That, like, yeah, we're not sure how we feel about this.
I'm beginning to make my peace with it, but yeah, I would have preferred to be like a rhino or a.
So, and also, if someone's going to wrestle the Invisible Man, like, I would picture somebody like an Osprey who could, like, act like he's
doing stuff. Yeah,
I don't know what. God loves Sandman, but Sandman does not.
He's the one that booked it. That's who he wanted. So
of course he is.
It's an easy day at work.
It's easy work day for him.
He was high and he was drunk. He's like, I got a great idea. Look it.
Well, Joey was probably high too. So let's
yeah, I was just curious. You said ECW.
Yeah, no, I'm unaware of that. I'm gonna have to go down that rabbit hole, and so thanks.
We've become very big GCW fans. So a lot of for Shotzi when she was there, we're like, and it's just kind of like, okay. And then we saw all the matches for the Black Label Pro Show. I think we've counted. There's like 12.
Oh my gosh!
And it starts at like 9.
Yeah, look, karaoke. I think it says it starts at like 11, right? 10? I don't know. I'm gonna be in karaoke.
I'm not gonna duck out early.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna duck out early because Jake and Gangrel are the main event.
Oh, okay.
So I can't duck out early.
I might.
And a lot of the people
take a drink.
I'll go get the drink and bring it back.
My favorite Gangrel memory from the last time he was there was during the panel when he pulled his teeth out, and you heard an audible groan from everybody there. That seemed
like I didn't know that. I mean,
It was like they told them that Santa Claus didn't exist or something. It was kind of funny.
He's not a real vampire. No.
He's not.
Honestly, it's real. It's real to me, damn it.
Yeah. Hey, like the shirt I got for Christmas from Reb says, wrestling is real, people are fake. Just saying.
Yes.
But
Minderz,
anything else, Reb? Huh?
I think we're stalling. We got to let this poor lady get back to.
Yeah, this poor lady has envelopes to stuff with badges.
Let the cats help. It'll be fine.
They just get in the way, and they're like, "Mom."
Oh, my wife crochets, and the cats are not help.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet. But we love them.
Yep,
we love our animals.
We do.
It's
all right,
true.
Heather. We will see you in 10 days.
10 days.
10 days.
Oh my God. Yes.
And
it's gonna be amazing. We're all gonna have all the fun, no drama. Fuck yeah.
Hey, I'm checking in on Thursday just so I can get a good parking spot at the hotel. So
I'll be there Thursday.
So I might be wandering around. If I get a press pass, maybe I can wander around. And just
you talk to Adolfo. Figure it out.
Talk to Adolfo.
Yeah. Okay. Get on that.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna see you guys. Have a lovely evening.
You too. See you, Heather. We'll see you. 10 days.
Yes.
Tell Ed we said hi.
Fine. Whatever.
All right. See you later, Heather.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I always love
always
having
fun,
her
isn't it?
on. She's so much fun.
She's cool. Plus, we got to make sure we get our selfie with her at the.
Of course, we get that on Saturday night. When she's able to relax.
Yes, when the relief finally sets in.
Yeah, when she can go.
All right.
All right, Reb.
We still have. We still got to talk about. I'm going to take SCX updates off because we just did a whole hour and a half on.
Yeah, we're not going to do. Yeah, take that off. Well, I figured that was all we were going to discuss anyway.
Mostly.
Like we said, we hit that the new one they announced, which was the Boogeyman. So
I may have to clip that interview and send it so they can put it on the Squared Circle Facebook page so people can check it.
Do that.
So anyway, I'm going to give you a choice, Minderz. You want to talk about Revolution, or do you want to talk about OVW?
Are we saving Raw for last then, so I'm not grumpy?
Yeah, Raw before the main event.
Okay. Let's do OVW.
Okay. So I could have very easily made this a headline and potentially stooge material.
Nah.
I wanted to keep it separate.
Yeah, our views are not necessarily those that everybody has, so
no, we're being very careful with.
We're being careful with this one
because we have opinions.
We do have opinions, but we're also aware that
I'm very much a benefit of the doubt kind of guy, Minderz.
Correct.
But I also understand there's, there are glaring issues that need to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it this way. Oh, we mentioned Dallas at the start of the show.
Dallas
one of our favorite referees from the St. Louis area.
Yes.
And for those that don't know the story, and I don't know how you don't, it's been everywhere in the last week.
And when we say everywhere, the New York Post was talking about it.
Yeah. But Dallas was officiating a match for OVW on one of their Rise tapings last week in Louisville. Mm-hmm. And he took a crossbody from one of the wrestlers. And I can't remember. I know the name of one guy in the match, and I'll mention him here in a bit. But he took a crossbody, went down, hit his head on the mat, and started having seizures. And
now, we don't know if this has been something or if it was because of the bump.
We don't know that he has epilepsy. It might have been just a concussive seizure.
Correct. Plus, we don't know if he's had any pre-existing conditions or whatever. So
right.
Go ahead.
Well, anyway, so when Dallas goes down, then.
And how many times have we seen Dallas take a bump?
He takes excellent bumps.
We've seen him taking lots of bumps.
He is the Jason Pemberton of bumping referees that aren't named.
He is. I would almost put him right up there with Jason.
Yeah, I mean, we love JP. He's awesome.
Oh, we love JP. Yeah.
But we see Dally at the PWI shows all the time. I think he works Anarchy, probably Glory Pro.
We've seen him at Hybrid.
We've seen him at Hybrid too. Yeah. But so he takes the bump, goes into the seizure, and the problem with this is he's the line of communication with the back.
Mm-hmm.
The guys in the ring, apparently it was a 6-man tag main event, or 6-man tag match. Might have been main event even.
It was main. Yeah, it was main.
Okay. So the guys in the ring are still working because apparently it was planned that he was going to take a bump. So they're still going. Nobody notices that he's having this issue.
Because they assume that he's
selling.
Dealing with the bump.
Now the problem with that is he is in the middle of the ring, which is something that most referees don't do when they take a bump. They usually will roll to
the edge or out of the ring.
Out of the ring, like that. But one of the guys in the match, a guy named Tony Evans, I think he was trying to roll Dallas out of the way, not realizing what was going on.
Now, from what I saw, I feel like at that point he should have felt like something was wrong.
He should have known something. But again, hindsight is 2020.
That's our feeling. That's my feeling. I won't even say it's our feeling. It's my feeling.
So he tried to roll like gently with his foot, just nudged him, and then when he didn't move, he pushed a little harder and moved it, which is clearly the last thing you need to do in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when somebody noticed something and said something, and the match stops. And
not to mention he did pick him up by his belt and move him.
Too. Yeah. So he did all the wrong things.
Yeah, but
it was from the sounds of it, it wasn't malicious. It's just not using any sense.
Right.
I don't think I've seen this much backlash on not only a wrestler but a promotion in quite a while, Minderz.
There's been a lot, and I've kept
reason.
For very good reason. Yes, I've kept most of my opinions within our little group because
we had a phone call on Friday.
We did. Does not need to be public knowledge.
You were yelling at me, by the way, during that phone call.
I'm sorry.
But most of what we were talking about, it wasn't necessarily the incident itself. It was what can be done in the future.
What are the precautions they could take?
What are the precautions?
Yes.
Like, for example, we talk about AEW. That's the company we do probably our most hands-on work with.
Mm-hmm.
And my question was, because they run in Danville and Skateland, they don't have. Well, I want to be careful what I say. I don't want to. But I was worried. I asked you, I was like, do they have anybody trained in CPR, medical care, all that kind of stuff? And you pointed out to me that they have, I think, no less than 6 people.
I think there's 6 people
that are there regularly.
3 that are wrestlers.
Right.
So
if something happened, there is somebody that can administer care until help.
Until we could get ambulance or whatever the case may be. Yes.
And I know there's some, and we talked about GCW when Alley Catch broke her leg when they took her in the ambulance. And Kentucky is a commission state. I want to make sure that's pointed out.
It is.
So was New York, where Allie got hurt. And when they took her in the ambulance, the New York Athletic Commission wouldn't let GCW continue until they got another ambulance there on standby.
Correct.
Now in Kentucky, I looked this up. For MMA and boxing, they require an ambulance and an EMT at all events. That's only suggested for pro wrestling. So
right.
Part of me wonders if there's going to be a restructuring there where they're going to say it's going to be required for wrestling now.
I mean,
I think it should. I'm on the record. I think that there should be some sort of medical care at all wrestling events, because you don't know what's going to happen.
You don't. And just like it is,
it's not just that. Jerry Lawler had a heart attack.
Right. It could just be a freak accident.
It could.
And just, us being fans.
He broke his leg at a wrestling show.
Well, and us being fans, we just want to make sure the guys are safe.
That's the main thing. And
that's the biggest thing.
I know that was something Al Snow had put in a statement he put out after all this happened. And Al's kind of getting the business too.
He's getting a lot of heat.
He's getting a lot of heat. Now, for the record, I don't know, was he there?
Yes.
He is the head trainer of OVW.
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. So, yeah, he's getting a lot of heat there.
Because he had been on the show earlier in the night.
Okay. So, it took, just to be fair, probably longer than it should have to get help out there.
Yes.
I
will give OVW some props for the fact that once they realized there was a problem, they no longer put a camera on it.
Yeah, they took the camera off as soon as they figured that out. But again, they should have figured it out as soon as they saw the leg going.
Yeah, they should have figured it out a lot earlier.
Yeah. And also, I'm just going to say, just from like my perspective, just if I was in those shoes there, I mean, there's also people that they might see, there might be a shock factor. There might be just like you freeze, like, what do I do? What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
How do I deal with this? And that can take time.
Well, and it's going to be if people are willing to step up and be the one in control.
Right. This is where OVW is all intents an indie company. I don't know how long any of these guys have been in the ring, but this is where having a veteran like in that match would be huge. Like, I'll just throw like a give me a
Jack
name.
Vaughn. Jack Vaughn.
He's been in the ring, what, 20 years? Been in the business?
Yeah.
At least.
Right.
But he would be the general in that ring.
Once he figured out something was wrong. See, that's the biggest problem that was with that, because there were only two other guys in the ring when that happened.
I think there was only 3 guys in the ring.
3 other guys in the ring.
And then another guy on the apron.
And then guys on the outside.
Right.
Well, the guys on the outside, I could see them not realizing what was going on because they're not paying attention to what's going on in the ring.
One guy that was on the apron that had like a clear visual of it.
Mm-hmm.
That he probably could have. I don't want to pass the blame to anybody here.
No, we're not doing that.
I mean, it's a very touchy subject, Minderz.
It is. And that's why we decided we were just going to explain what happened.
And offer our perspective.
And offer our opinions of how it
doesn't happen again.
How it won't happen again. Yeah.
Right.
Well, we can't say that it won't happen again, but how
if it happens,
having a plan in order to take care of it.
Yeah. Number one, like I said, I'm a firm believer, and I've been this way forever, that there should be at very least a doctor at all wrestling shows.
A doctor or somebody or even an EMT or
if you have
somebody.
If you have the budget, there should be an ambulance and an EMT there.
Right.
If you're a small company that doesn't have $400 to throw into that, which I know some people say that's not a whole lot of money, but for some of these companies, it is.
It can be.
Then just you can either get an EMT or, like I said, if you book wrestlers that have like nursing experience or CPR certified.
Well, I know after all this, you and I were even talking about going ahead and getting CPR.
Yeah, I'm still looking into it.
Yeah,
I may do it.
And we're going to be there, so
I haven't been required to do it, and I work in a hospital.
Right.
But it is something, like I told you, there was a girl that worked in another department, like that was connected to my department, that would have a seizure every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
we've even been looking into it, that we go to so many shows that at least, if nothing else, we could be of assistance.
Yes.
If nothing else.
Right. And like I said, and which is sketchy because you don't want to have people crowding around. You want to give these people space if something happens. But I do want to throw out Tony Evans did make a statement, Minderz.
Which is the one that nudged and then kicked a little harder and picked him up by his belt.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this is the guy that's getting the heat, basically. Yeah. All right. So he starts off. I don't have the date that he put this out. This was like
Saturday, maybe.
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday.
So this is on Facebook. Tony Evans. Well, should I give his full name on so you can go look it up?
Nah, just leave it at.
We'll just say Tony Evans. That's his ring name.
Yeah.
So we'll just stick with that.
We'll stick with that.
Privacy. All right. I want to start by expressing my support and love for Dallas Edwards and wishing him the best in his recovery. I've spoken with him. He's doing well, and he knows we're all thinking of him. Then he goes into the details. During Thursday's match, there was a planned spot that resulted in an unexpected injury to Dallas. The match was 35 plus minutes with 12 men, 2 run-ins, and 2 referee bumps. Okay, there's a problem in itself. That's way too much.
That's way too much, but
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Dallas's time came as planned, and everything seemed fine from my point of view. The next sequence had me falling next to Dallas and crawling away with my back turned to him, having my eyes focusing on the other wrestlers in the ring, though I knew where Dallas was. As we set up for the next thing in my periphery, I noticed Dallas was still close to center as he didn't know what we were doing next. So I go to move him. Dallas and I have worked together frequently, and he will usually always go dead weight as I try to move him, which I think is common for referees when they're selling.
right.
When I touched him was the first time I had laid eyes on him specifically to this point for a brief second, and I saw OVW officials running from the back, but assumed it was for the chaos that had just happened outside of the ring. I go to move him and scooted him with my foot as I usually would, not realizing the severity of what was going on in that moment, as I was under the impression everything was going according to plan. I then did the next spot and turned to find many people in the ring huddled around Dallas and stopped in my tracks, confused, scared, and worried for my friend. Had I known that in that split-second moment when I moved him that something was wrong, I would have immediately stopped and tended to him as best as I knew how. I wish I had known the severity of the situation. Nothing is more important in pro wrestling than the safety of all involved. He finishes saying, Dallas and I have spoken and we are good. He understands there was no malicious intent, and per Dallas, he doesn't, quote, hold it to any of us personally, end quote. And his perspective is the one that matters most to me. I am as distraught about this situation as everybody. My heart hurts knowing that my friend has gone through. I look forward to being with him back in the OVW locker room soon and wish him a full and speedy recovery. Love you, Dally. That's what he says.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like I said, I just think precautions need to be put into effect now.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Minderz, did you see Dallas actually put a statement out also?
Another one?
Well, the one that he had put out.
Oh, the one he put out? Do you need me to find that? Is that what you're telling me?
Would you mind? I want to give.
I can find that because he put it up on X.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I am going to read Al Snow's statement that he put out. By the way, Al was kind of getting me. Do you follow Al on Facebook, Minderz?
I saw the thing he put out.
He's most of what he does on Facebook is just silly jokes and one-liners, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, he had posted one right around the time that the incident happened, so he was kind of getting.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So this is his official statement he put out through OVW. He says, "Hello, everyone. This is Al Snow. I want to speak directly to our fans and the wrestling community regarding the incident involving referee Dallas Edwards at last week's event. Professional wrestling has always carried an inherent risk of injury for everyone who steps into the ring. On March 12th, during a live OVW television event, Dallas was involved in a planned moment of physical contact with a wrestler that resulted in him suffering a head injury. Traditionally, when an in-ring injury occurs, the referee is a central point of communication, assessment, and decision-making. In this unprecedented situation, the person who would normally make that assessment was the one who needed assistance. That unforeseen breakdown in communication contributed to a delay in stopping the match and concluding the show. We are relieved to hear that Dallas is recovering and receiving the medical care he needs. Our thoughts are with him, and we're hoping for his continued improvement. At OVW, the health and safety of our performers and officials has always been our top priority. We are proud of the standards we've maintained over the years, and we also recognize that there is always room to strengthen and improve. With that in mind, we are reviewing our existing procedures and updating several of our in-ring and ringside protocols to ensure we continue to meet the highest expectations for performer safety. These updates include enhanced communication systems, additional referee training, and expanded ringside response measures to help ensure that a situation like this is identified and addressed as quickly as possible. That's kind of what we were saying, Minderz.
Yeah.
How do you not let this happen again? He finishes saying, "We appreciate the concern and passion from our fans, and we understand the importance of transparency during moments like this. We will continue to share updates when appropriate, and we ask everyone to keep Dallas in your thoughts as he continues his recovery. Thank you." The passion. This I think he's referring to the pissed off public that are really reading him the riot act on.
Oh yeah. I got Dallas's.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and read Dallas's, and then we'll.
This was as of Friday.
Okay.
And he has not posted anything as of Friday that I have seen.
Okay.
Dallas says, "Hey guys, I know everyone seems to know about the scary incident last night at OVW. I have been evaluated by a hospital and have a concussion as well as a subdermal hematoma. aka brain bleed.
Brain bleed,
With that being said, I have made the decision to take some needed time away, obviously, to get his life and health back in good spirits. I appreciate all the support everyone has been offering, but as far as, I'll skip that part. In lieu, blah, blah, blah. Okay. In lieu of donations, I instead implore all of my fellow workers to get some sort of training in assisting another's life. Being in the position before, it's very important to be educated in all scenarios relating to injury, illness, or condition in the ring, especially when we're performing. I'm not mad at anyone or anything other than the situation as a whole, and that I've been sitting for about 24 hours straight in a hospital, LOL. As far as updates go, I'm getting a CT scan in the morning, and if that goes well, I'll be home. Thank you to everyone who has reached out or stopped by. It means more than any of you know. Love, Dally.
Okay.
And he was just basically saying, as far as money goes, he's okay.
Yeah.
He's not needing donations and things like that.
Like he saves, he's responsible and all that.
Yeah.
Which I know they were talking about this on Cornette's podcast. And Ryan read this statement on their show, and Cornette seemed almost impressed and glad to hear that Dallas doesn't need the money. He's been responsible, because not a lot of indie guys are like that, Minderz. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's the truth. But quite a few of the ones we know are.
Yes.
Well, then there's us.
Yeah.
I ordered the wrong cords and.
Oh, that's all right. Hey, I didn't. I sent you the thing, so
it's all right.
Yeah. I like him calling for people to learn how to deal.
Which is basically what we're saying, and I just want to say I want to mirror exactly what Dally's saying. If he's not upset with these people, then what right do we have to be upset with these people? Because it did not happen to us.
Yeah, I did not want to bring this up when we had Heather on, because Al is going to be at the expo, but I'm just going to say I hope people take it easy on Al. They don't give him too much shit.
I plan on going up and shaking his hand and doing what I do every year.
I'd love to interview him about, like, after the fact, not the nasty details, but like what are they looking into to do? Yeah, exactly.
What are their future plans?
Mm-hmm. That's another thing we always talk about, trying to get Chris Nowinski on.
Yeah,
this would be the perfect.
I need to try to send him another message.
But yeah, it's a freak thing that happens.
It is.
Obviously, it could have been handled better, but
it could have been handled better. But they
can be handled better at any given time.
Yeah, and like you said, hindsight's always 20/20.
I don't agree with the people online that are saying OVW needs to be shut down, or this guy needs to be blackballed, or Al Snow should be ashamed of him. All that's a little too much. I think that's emotional reactions from a lot of people that know Dallas.
But at the same time, they have a right to that opinion.
Of course they do.
If that's what they want to do, then Absolutely. Go right ahead.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like Dallas Edwards.
Right.
And these guys that are speaking out are friends of his. They've worked with him. They respect him.
Exactly.
I dare say some of them love the guy. I don't know.
Oh, we all love Dally. What are you talking about?
I don't love him personally. I don't know him that well, but he is a very good referee, and my interactions have always been nothing but positive. So that's
right. Exactly. Exactly.
So, yeah, I'm curious what happens from here. I don't know if Triller's going to have an issue, because they're the ones that air Rise every week.
I thought it was YouTube.
No, it's on.
I saw it on YouTube.
I think it's on both. Like, I think it's on live on YouTube, and then they air it later on Triller.
Because I usually try to watch OVW live or OVW Rise, but I got to that part, and you got my text message. I said I can't.
Yeah,
and I turned it off. Yeah,
it's really hard to watch.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah, I'm surprised that nobody took it down yet.
And they may have. I haven't went to go. I'm not going to go look for it again.
But that could have changed in the last day or two.
I'm not going to go look for it,
because you would think. Because I'm not sure that there's going to be any legal action by Dallas. It sounds like he's kind of taking it in stride from his statement, but that can always change.
That can always change.
But if that happens, then this video is evidence, and you probably don't want it on YouTube. It's like the Jungle Jack Punk video that Tony aired on TV that probably shouldn't have aired.
Right. Exactly.
But a much more serious degree.
Very much so.
I remember you were asking, because like I said, we had probably, a half-hour phone conversation about this.
We did.
Right. And you said, how is this different from the Raja Jackson situation?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, the difference is actually, I think it's pretty clear. Raja Jackson was premeditated and deliberate assault on another human being.
Well, no, I didn't think about it being assault, but like how they shut that one down and how, Raj
is he's up on charges, but I don't know when he's supposed to go to court or anything like that. But yeah, this case is just somebody just.
This was an accident, in my opinion.
It was an accident, and it was a poor reaction because I'm guessing the guys in the ring had never had to deal with that before.
Correct.
Maybe don't know what to do.
All right, let's get off this subject.
Yeah. Anyway, just to kind of put a pin in it. We're both on record. I wouldn't mind seeing, and I'm not going to say any specific company, have a seminar. Like they always have seminars with wrestlers. Have a CPR seminar. Have a healthcare, like here's what you do in this situation if you're not a medical professional, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Bring in a nurse or an EMT to help some of these guys and girls know what to do in this kind of a situation.
Yeah, have a backup plan.
Have a backup plan.
Have a backup plan.
Mm-hmm. And if you can, have a doctor or an EMT or an ambulance at your wrestling shows.
If you can, but if not, like I said, just have a plan and know who your go-to person is.
Yes.
So,
like you said, like in our case, we know 3 wrestlers and 3 non-wrestlers that we can count on that will know what to do in that situation if it happens where we
correct. Yes.
So anyway,
hopefully it'll never happen, but
hopefully it won't. But it's the thing, you want to be prepared.
Yes.
And I know that's kind of a iffy subject, and it's we like to be fun and be silly and all that. That's not a silly subject, but we
do. But when there's something that needs to be addressed, we always like to address it and at least keep it as lighthearted as possible.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on and let's talk about this crap that we saw that I can bitch about.
Oh yes, Revolution. I'm saying
that would be it.
All right, so this was at the Staples Center in Los Angeles on Sunday, and let me find our picks here.
Yeah, find our picks because I want to see how. Because I think I did okay. I know I was wrong on a couple, but I think I did okay.
7 matches on here. There was more than 7 matches on this.
Oh, yeah, there was more than 7 matches. Or was there?
Let me see. We got to find my...
We'll go through them. We'll figure it out. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Oh, you're going to get the results?
Yeah, I'll get the results. But, Reb...
Yeah. I know you were not a big fan of this pay-per-view.
I was not. Not at all. So have those 4, 4.5, and 5 sugars all set because you're going to get a lot of them except for one match, and I hate the fact that it was my favorite match.
I'm not going to guess. I want to be.
No, but you'll know which one it is when we get there.
There were a few matches I enjoyed on this, but mainly the things that bugged me were just moments within matches.
Okay, I've got the lineup.
Do you have the pre-show matches also?
I do.
Okay.
Now, hopefully you have who won on them, because I do not.
I think I can keep up with that.
Okay. So, we had... First match on the dark match, which
shuddered.
We didn't watch any of the dark match, so we don't have to do sugars or pretties on this one. Charlie Bravo and Sean Dean versus Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall.
Yes. Carly Bravo.
Carly, sorry.
Carli.
Sorry.
And also, don't forget, Big Justice and the Rizzler were at ringside.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I tried to forget.
Yeah. I did watch this, about half of this match. And Shane Taylor was at ringside also with the Infantry because they're part of Shane Taylor Promotions. I am not happy.
I know you have said that now Shane Taylor's on your ruined list.
I am a fan of Shane Taylor. I love his work. I always have. I don't have an issue with him pushing down the Rizzler. I mean, that's a good way to get heat. And the kid's doughy. He can take it. He's got cushion. Why is he getting speared by I'm guessing 15-year-old kid?
If that old.
Taking a bump?
Yeah.
And why is the girl like flirting with the Rizzler who's all of 10 or 11 years old? It's just weird, especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, me too, lady. I don't even know her name. It looked like Mercedes, but it wasn't Mercedes.
Okay. Yeah, clarify that one. We don't need that.
Masked lawyers from Mexico.
Willow Nightingale and Lena Cross.
For the TBS championship.
Correct.
Now, it should be pointed out that those two later were in the women's tag match because Lena is Megan Bain's partner and Willow and Harley are tag champs.
Correct.
I actually enjoyed this match.
Maybe I should go back and watch this one.
You might go back and watch this match. It's a lady hoss fight.
I like lady hoss fights.
Willow won. She retained.
Yes.
And then as she was getting beat up by Megan and Lena, as they should, get their heat back, then Harley comes out with a pipe. It's always the pipe. It's not the same pipe that Riho had.
Okay.
But even
that makes me feel a little better.
I think Megan and Lena could have taken Harley in a pipe. And I love Harley. You know I'm a fan of Harley Cameron. But anyway, so that was the build-up. So then Willow had gotten her shoulder worked over, so she now the story is she going to be good to go for
ready to go
match?
Yeah.
So that they had that hanging over the show, so that was okay.
Then we had the 21-man battle royal. Do you have any idea who all was in this? Or do we just skip straight to the ones that matter, which would be
it's the Facción Ingobernable, like Rush, Mortos, and
Lawyer Frank.
Yeah, Frank the lawyer. Then you got Ricochet, you got Perry, you got El Clone, Trent, and Rocky from the Don Callis family. You got Anthony Bowen's in there, Shibata's in there, Commander, all your lower mid card guys.
Naturally comes down to Jack Perry and Ricochet.
Yes. And they had been telling the story in the build up to this that this is where Jack and his dad would go to SummerSlam and go to the WWF shows, WWE shows. So it was a very emotional time for him. His mom and his sister were in the crowd. It was a very good feel-good moment for Jack Perry.
On an AEW show, they were talking about WWE shows. Perfect.
Well, he didn't say by name it was WWE. He just said this is where he fell in love with wrestling, going to shows with his dad.
Gotcha.
Are
you ready?
So anyway, it comes down to Jack and Ricochet. Jack wins.
Yes. With actually a pretty cool move. I will give him that.
Yeah. Did you see the Twitter exchange I sent you?
I kind of read it.
I thought, I was like, what a dick.
Yeah, he's kind of that way.
Yeah. He did not take the loss well.
No.
He kind of threw a hissy.
No, Ricochet threw a hissy?
He threw a hissy.
He still doesn't know how to act.
No, he's a bad actor.
Really bad actor.
Yeah.
Okay, first up. Ready? Now we're on main card.
I got
main card.
I just saw the skewers.
Ew, don't look at the skewers.
Well, I showed a picture of the skewers.
I know.
I still hate Pokey Minders.
I don't like Pokey either. But let's start off. Let's go no Pokey.
No Pokey.
We'll go FTR versus the Young Bucks.
Okay. Your thoughts? The entrance, I mean, it was a fun entrance. You got all their kids out there having fun and all that stuff. But I thought the video package was a little heavy-handed.
If I hadn't seen this match, in all honesty, I fast-forwarded through the entrances.
Yeah, I probably
And did. If we hadn't seen this match 14 times before or more, it had all the usual FTR high spots. It had all the usual.
It wasn't a bad match.
No, it was not a bad match.
It's just your typical FTR Bucks match.
Just what we're used to seeing. Yeah.
Oh, probably ought to throw this up here. So You picked FTR. I picked the Bucks.
All right. So hold on.
wrong.
You're wrong.
I was wrong.
I like this game so far.
Ugh.
Okay, so Revolution.
So,
and then right, wrong, right, wrong. What is underneath? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so I was right, and you were wrong.
hey, I'll say this. I think it was Nick did a pretty nifty, like, suicide dive on the Stokely in the wheelchair.
I saw that.
And when Stokely went down, the wheelchair popped back up again.
It happens.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not that I would know, but it happens.
Did Stokely Hathaway steal your Linda McMahon moment?
Nah.
Or did Adam Cole already do it?
Adam Cole already did it. Adam Cole already did it.
Okay.
So I'm not mad at Stokely. Yeah. Did you notice when she brought up Billy Gunn, I got real quiet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give this match 4 sugars. It wasn't a bad match. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. 4.
Well, okay.
Sugars.
They set the bar pretty. I mean, they started bleeding.
Yes. There's a pile driver on the apron got color, which is okay. I'm okay with that. That makes sense.
Yeah, but they were bleeding. They were biting.
Are we gonna keep account of how many matches somebody was bleeding?
Sure, why not? I'll put it over here. Because this was one of my biggest problems with this show, honestly.
Too much blood?
Kind of.
I would agree, but you can't say too much blood when that's all they do is have too much blood.
Do you remember what I texted you? I said, I just watched AEW, and I need to go watch GCW now.
Yeah. GCW does the deathmatch stuff way better than Tony does.
They really do. They really, and it's even more extreme stuff, but it's just
done better.
Yeah.
It's not like they're trying to look like deathmatch wrestlers.
Right. They are deathmatch wrestlers.
MJF is not a deathmatch wrestler. Why? I don't know why they always have him in these hardcore matches.
Well, that's the main event. Leave it alone. We'll get to that one soon.
That's just a for instance. I gave this 3 pretties.
Did you give it 3?
I actually enjoyed that match, to be honest with you.
It wasn't a bad match.
No.
And then, of course, at the end, we had
the post-match. Edge and Christian come out.
Where Cage came out, or I'm sorry, Cope came out and distracted them, and then Christian came from behind.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Pop. It was.
Oh, yeah.
They all for those guys. I was happy expecting Beth to come out and take out Stokely.
That'd been hilarious.
It'd been awesome. Then you have a 6-person intergender tag team match with 6 of them.
There you go.
Then Beth can pin Stokely and nobody's hurt.
Exactly.
But what do I know?
What do we know? We don't know anything.
Right. All right. What is next?
Next is. Well, it says the Babes of Wrath versus Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. Does that sound right?
That was later.
I thought so too. How about? Oh, I bet it was Toni Storm and Marina Shafir.
Actually, I don't think so.
All right. Well, then correct me.
I'm looking. Hang on.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me go further down here. Maybe this will tell me. Okay, we have that. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada.
I got it.
Let's see. Next was Toni Storm and Marina Shafir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. I got the list in front of me now.
I do now, too.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. I've really seen enough of Toni Storm bleeding.
Okay, wait. Another bleed.
Yes. Yeah, Toni was a mess after this.
And another bite.
Uh-huh.
Because Toni bit Marina's boob.
On the titty.
Mm-hmm.
I can say it here.
Titty. But when Shafir kicked the table.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. I'm sorry. That was funny.
Yeah, that was a good spot there. Toni won. With the
Toni did win. she goes up and is
swimming, I guess.
Swimming on the stage.
She's basking in her glory, as they say.
And out came Lousy Rousey.
Yes. Again, I like the fact she didn't come out to the lights going out. She just walked into the ring.
Right. And
Now,
then called
I
Tony
wanted to go to
back.
the ring, but still.
And then called Tony back into the ring, and Tony went back to the ring.
In a very condescending fashion.
Yes.
And then they have... Did they need the security that early for the pull apart?
Nah, I don't think so.
To each other. But then Tony's on the turnbuckle, and Marina cheap shotted her, knocked her out. She and Rondo chuckled, and then they left. And as they're leaving, it is time for the next match. Which hang on. But before we get to that, we'll do our sugars and pretties. Minderz
4.5.
Oof.
And it's nothing against.
If I've seen,
it's
Tony
nothing against the talent, but Tony biting a titty.
I didn't even care about the titty bite. It was just she bleeds all the time, and it's losing its specialness.
Yeah.
I gave this one 4 pretties.
Okay.
That's a lot of judgment there.
That is a lot of judgment there. All right. Next up.
So next up we have Moxley.
Oh, wait. Who was right and who was wrong? Or did we have this one yet?
We did. Wait, did we? No, we didn't.
We didn't?
We didn't have that one.
Okay. Next up was John Moxley.
I would have picked Tony though.
I would have too. Next up we had Moxley versus Takeshita.
Okay.
I will say this was my favorite match.
Not that one. Where'd it go? Where is it? There it is. All right. Moxley and Takeshita.
I couldn't remember who I picked.
I did really like this match.
It was a... Go ahead. Sorry.
The thing is, John Moxley can have good matches. It's just like he chooses not to.
But again...
Takeshita cannot have bad matches.
No. But again, there was biting. There was blood.
It's Moxley.
I know, but how many times, if they do it in the first match, why are you doing it in the first match if you're going to use it later in the show? Don't do it.
I'm going to assume nobody talks to each other and says, hey, this is what I'm doing later. Don't do this.
Yeah, exactly. This, it did go over 20 minutes.
It did. The Continental rules was for no seconds.
Right?
Which they held to.
And at least Callis wasn't on commentary.
That's true. He was busy getting Andrade ready for his match.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Okada Aussie Open trio.
Oh, Takeshita's running knee strike, though.
Oh, so pretty.
Mwah!
Yes. Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Yes. Minderz, how many sugars did you give this match?
This one got 3.
3. Okay.
And I will warn you, that was the highest ranking match I had on this show.
Okay. Well, I gave this actually gave it 2.5. I really enjoyed this match.
Like I said, this was my favorite match. But again, it did what it. If Takeshita would have won, it would have gotten higher.
Yeah. Can we just say this kind of reinforces how much we like the pay-per-views more than the weekly television?
Yeah. Well,
for the most part.
For the most part, this was not one of my favorite pay-per-views. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah. Well, after the match, Minderz, is when we get our Will Ospreay return.
Yes.
Looks great.
I was super stoked.
Man, he could kick a poodle and get a cheer.
I don't know about all that.
Maybe not, but I mean, the pop was the biggest.
The pop was
night.
Oh yeah, it was super loud.
He had that crowd in the palm of his hand.
He did, as he should.
And like I said, he got cleared in February apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that they held off on bringing him back till the pay-per-view.
September is when he had had whatever, and then he was cleared in February and came back in March.
Yeah, so a good timetable there.
Yeah. Next up,
we have
Babes of Wrath.
Babes of Wrath against Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. Do I have this one? I do not.
We don't have this one?
We don't have this one.
I probably would have went with Babes of Wrath, honestly.
Honestly, I probably would have gone Megan and Lena. And I'm not just saying that in hindsight because they actually won. But I expected Penelope to be out there to offer some fuckery.
Nah, well, but she wasn't.
She wasn't. It was a good match, I thought. I mean, for all intents and purposes. You know how I feel about Megan Bain, Minderz.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about all four of these young ladies.
Yes. We aren't as upset with how they've been booked as we are with other people that have
ruined yet.
They have not been ruined yet.
Now that said, I have seen better matches.
Oh yes.
With all of these girls.
Yes. But again, when you're asking Willow and Lena to do double duty, that just seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when they're both for championships.
Now, to be fair, at least they had one match in the pre-show, so they had time to get their win back.
Still, though.
Still pushing it.
Yeah.
That's why Willow got Judy, because she grounded.
Yeah. I will say that she sold the shoulder like it should be sold.
Absolutely.
All in all, this was an okay match. I know you said you enjoyed it. I
enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't a technical classic.
Wasn't real. Like you said, I've seen them do better.
Yeah.
So.
Now that's it. I did give this. I gave it 3.5 pretties. And
I gave this 3.5 sugars. It was up there. It was one of my.
Who has a better judgy face? Sugar?
Uh-huh.
Or Pretty?
I think Pretty.
I think so.
Sugar has more of a terrified face.
Yeah, Sugar is less trusting.
Yeah.
Pretty just judges everyone. Pretty trusts no one.
Next up.
But not in a scared way, just I don't like you way.
Next up,
Swerve Strickland beat Brody King. Now, I was...
You were right.
Oh, do my hand. I have to...
Weren't you? I think I have Brody.
Let me look.
I know we have this one.
Yeah, you had Brody, I had Swerve.
I was wrong.
I thought this would be better, I'll be honest.
I did too.
Both these guys are so good.
Well, but, okay. I'm going to just throw this out there and you can tell me I'm wrong. I know you don't hesitate to tell me I'm wrong. But I almost wonder if there was too much fuckery at the beginning of this show, like the show completely, that we had just checked out.
Very possible. It was a decent match. It got a little crazy at the end. They brought up the center block, which I never liked that spot because it looks so phony.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, they didn't actually do the spot because then we get Kenny Omega coming out.
Right, because why not have everybody debut and come back on the same show?
That's my question. Did they overdo it? Should they have spread these people out a little bit more?
I think they should have. I think they could have done a lot more with Will.
It's not like this is All Out, which is like their biggest pay-per-view of the year.
Yeah.
Or All In if they go international. This is just like their No Way Out pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
For lack of a better term. Sugar Minderz.
4.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same. I'm going 4.
And again, I don't know if it was just because I was over it at this point. Very well could have been. Because you know how I am. If I'm over it, then...
Yeah, it takes a lot to get you to check back in after you've already checked out.
It does. Unless, because I had almost checked out at GCW, and then when the KJ thing happened...
Oh, yeah.
I was right back in it. I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, but... Next up.
The point where we actually sent both of the messages after the
segment
was over.
We did. Telling them how brilliant they were.
They've both been on this show.
Yes,
so
they have been.
Consider them friends of the show. And KJ says he remembers you.
I know. KJ said, tell me hi.
Uh-huh. Not me though. That's all right.
That's only because you don't have cool hair like I do.
Is that a shot?
No, it really wasn't.
Okay.
I have memorable hair. You do not.
You do have
no hair. That was a shot.
I'm wearing the hat just so the glare doesn't overwhelm you.
Okay.
I did just shave it back down again because I was growing it between October and March. But now it's got to the point where I had to go. I was looking a little haggard. Tekla beat Chris Statlander 2 out of 3 falls to retain the women's championship.
What did we have on this one?
We both went Tekla.
We were both right.
We were both right. We agreed, which is usually boring.
It is, but it was AEW, and we decided we aren't going to make that rule anymore.
Yeah.
On occasion, I will go with my heart, and most of the time it'll bite me in the ass.
Yeah. It was okay. Again, I've seen both these girls do better.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, by this point, we were probably at, 9:30?
Probably later.
Probably 10:30. Well, it'd been 9:30 our time.
Right. So Minderz, I went 3.5 on this one.
I went 4 because of the stupid belt.
Oh, the belt.
Although that belt welt that she had,
that was quite a welt.
Oh boy. That almost made the kendo stick welt that Liv had look like child's play.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Okay, good news. Out of the 4 matches left, we have 3 of the graphics that we picked for.
Good.
All right, so Mystico and Jet Speed beat the Donkhouse family, Okada, Fletcher, Davis, to win the Trios Championship, after which Mystico was announced as being All Elite. We were both wrong here.
We were. Oh, I was so mad about this one too.
I was.
And it's not that I don't like. I'm gonna say it. It's not that I don't like Jet Speed, and I don't like. I'm not a fan of Mystico, but that's just personal. That's just personal.
We talked about this last week when we were making picks. I like Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight. It's just I don't like how they're being presented here.
Correct. I was bummed.
Taking a lead.
Right. I was bummed that Davis ate the pin. Although I wish it would have been.
He's going to take the fall out of those 3.
He's not going to take the fall. I'm glad that it wasn't Fletcher.
Yes.
It didn't need to be Fletcher.
It being something where Okada screwed up and knocked out Fletcher.
Well, I'm just glad it wasn't Fletcher.
Yes.
But
I was disappointed they didn't play Mystico's song through the entire match.
And why were all of them wearing Mystico matches or Mystico masks?
I think that was just for team unity.
Okay.
They were matching, I like when.
Did we have any picks on this? Yeah, we did. Okay.
We did. We both picked DCF.
Okay.
All right. Sugar Minderz.
4.5.
Oof. Damn.
Seriously, maybe I need to go back and watch each match individually at different times.
This one, I will say, this was a nice change of pace from all the hardcore stuff that's been happening before this. But that said, I still gave it 4 pretties because, like I said, it's like a broken record. I've seen them all do better.
Right. Next up. I had high hopes for this one.
So did I. And they did not disappoint. I enjoyed this match immensely.
I did enjoy this match. And that's Bandito and Andrade El Idolo.
The only problem is it was non-title. I thought it was going to be a title match.
It was non-title?
And we were both right.
Well, we were both right, so.
Them both removing pants was, a thing. It happened.
I think I got over the whole Andrade going to get his selfies with his chicks and all that.
I dug the 21 plex when Andrade was flat on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That was sharp.
That was.
There's something about these two. I don't know if how much they had worked together in Mexico before, when they were younger, but they had some really good chemistry here.
They did. Like I said, this was probably this was right up there with the Jon Moxley Takeshita match.
Yeah. How many sugars would you give this match, Minderz?
I'll give it 3.
3.
So I'll match the Takeshita Moxley match.
Okay. I gave this 2. I really liked it.
I think I checked out. I really do.
To be fair, I just watched this show today.
So did I, but
actually, I just finished it about 15 minutes ago.
Well, about an hour, 2 hours. Well, it's more than that because 15 minutes ago. Were you watching it while we were talking to Heather?
Yes, I was.
You dumbass.
Anyway. Just keeping an eye on things. Okay, then the one we don't have picks on was the 6-man tag. Darby Allin, Cassidy, Roderick Strong against the Dogs. I will say I like how they chained up Gabe on the floor. It made him seem just like an angry dog. I think he may have literally been barking at Darby.
I hated this. I hated everything with this match.
Everything else about this match I hated with a fiery passion.
I hated this match.
Can I say something that just bugged me? Clark Connors. Did you notice his nickname?
No.
War Ready.
Okay, but we can't judge on that. But
that's a stretch, but still, that's not War Ready Clark Connors. Like, come on. But
that's not Malenko.
I love the Dogs. Well, shit, there'll always be the War Dogs to me. It's Bullet Club,
right?
But I mean, I don't want to sound like an old man. I checked out on Darby and Pockets at this point. Roddy, I still like.
Oh, I like Roddy, but I wish people would take Roddy more seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he wouldn't always get stuck with. I wish he wouldn't always get stuck with the comedy crew.
Yeah.
Or if he's gonna get stuck with the comedy crew, put him with Briscoe. Put him with Mark Briscoe. I mean,
it makes sense. I mean, they go back.
Yeah.
I mean, just put him and O'Reilly as just the tag team.
Yeah. But no, they've got to make it a joke.
Tony has to put everybody in a stable, like in a faction. Because he thinks he can run an American company like New Japan.
Although I will say, did you happen to catch the scrum? I saw the beginning of the scrum.
Gabe Kidd was not happy.
No, he was not, and he told off New Japan. He told everybody off.
Told off Tony. Told off Renee.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was angry, and he is angry English. Like his British accent was very prominent.
Real thick. But I guess we get Darby and Gabe Kidd tomorrow night.
Okay. Coffin match, I saw.
Do what?
It's a coffin match.
Yeah.
All right, I think I know the answer to this. Minderz, how many sugars?
5. Ooh, and that skateboard. The skateboard spot to the back of Gabe's head.
Nope. No. I generally try to avoid it, but I had to go 5. It was just a bad match.
It was terrible. I hated it. And I had high hopes for that. Well, I'm not going to say I had high hopes for it because, I mean, it was Pockets and Darby. And Darby just looks like he always wants to die. So
I had high hopes that they weren't going to automatically throw David Finlay into a multi-man shit show match on pay-per-view.
You know better.
I know. I should have. Sean, so who got Gabe's hand stuck in the match? I think it was Darby, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Darby. Because it was right after that stupid skateboard to the back of the head spot.
Uh-huh. All right. Then, Minderz, we got our main event. Texas Death Match, MJF and Hangman Page. You got this one right. I did not.
I did.
I just didn't think that they were going to stick to the stipulation.
And they may not.
Well, Tony made it very clear during the scrum that there was a verbal agreement about the stipulation.
So they don't have to stick to it.
I feel like that he was trying to
back out of it.
Find a way to back out of it. Eventually. I'm sure they'll stick to it for a while.
Yeah, they'll stick to it for a while. Here's the beauty of it, though.
He's hoping that his audience is going to forget.
They will. Here's the beauty of it, though. With that stipulation, Ospreay's back.
Ospreay is back.
So we have a baby face.
Mm-hmm. We got a very pronounced baby face.
Correct.
Who is a believable challenger, which is very important.
Yes. So we have Ospreay back. So I think we're going to be okay for a little while anyway.
I think so.
Because MJF will take some time off.
Yeah.
He's got to get all the glass out of his back.
Ospreay's got to have his run with Moxley.
Right. Now, who they're going to have go after MJF, I don't know. But you got Omega, you got Ospreay back. So you got some baby faces back.
Mm-hmm.
And in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if after Ospreay wins that belt, if we don't get a rematch with Fletcher and Ospreay again.
I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't either.
Or Ospreay Takeshita again.
Yeah.
If they wind up pulling the trigger on Takeshita getting out of the Don Callis family, he could be a babyface challenger too.
Very much well could be. I just thought of that. Like, I think both of us, it clicked with us at the same time.
That is the promos. MJF would just cook Takeshita on promos.
Oh, yeah.
The manager.
Oh, yeah. So give him a different manager. I don't know who, but give him a different manager.
I was going to say, name names. Sonny Ono?
No. Maybe. I don't know.
No. He can't be a babyface. Maybe put him with... Well, now Daniels is doing the thing with Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio Sky was in that scramble too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. And Garcia. Yay. Okay, so Minderz.
I'm going to be nice.
Okay.
And I'm going to go 4.5. Because going into this, I will give it half of the sugar because of MJF's gear. Because that was great.
We're sharing a brain. I'm going 4.5 pretties also.
Okay.
The only thing saving it from being a 5 was MJF's gear.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else was just fuckery upon fuckery with two guys that don't need to be doing fuckery.
Well, with one guy that probably didn't really want to do it, but the other guy did.
I'm not prepared to agree on that. I think MJF is pushing for this stuff sometimes.
Did you hear MJF when he screamed about having the dog collar around? Not again!
Yeah, that was nice. That's why he's so good.
He is. He's so good. He's so much better than what this was.
Yes. All right.
Okay, can we go to a happier note now?
Oh, first
off. And hurry because we're at 2.5 hours.
We can't, but before we do, give me overall sugars for the whole show.
4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to agree. I'll go 4.
When you figure...
I can't quite go 3.5.
I was going to say, when you figure that my two highest matches were 3s.
Yeah.
I can't in good... Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I can't in good conscience go any higher than a 4 for the average.
I know that the AEW diehards probably loved it.
They will hate us, and that's fine.
I think this was I'm not gonna say it was a miss. It was a foul ball.
Foul ball. Yeah. This was not
totally contact, but it just didn't go the right way.
Like I said, I think I just checked out. And I think it was because I started seeing everybody getting bit in every match. I started seeing the blood in every match. I started seeing, and it just got overdone and was getting obnoxious.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like how I checked out for the Tournament of Survival. Yeah. After I see about 3 of those, okay, I'm good.
Just wait till you see the NGI.
I did watch the NGI, remember? But Bear was in it.
True. Abby wasn't in it. She could have done some damage in that tournament.
She could have done some damage in that tournament.
All right. Minderz, are you ready to move on?
Yes.
All right, let's talk a little bit of Raw and SmackDown. We're just going to hit the high spots on this.
Randy kicked the shit out of Cody.
The big high spot for SmackDown. Randy just, I don't know if to say murdered Cody.
Well, I have to finally relinquish something I've been pulling for forever. I'm never getting my Homelander Cody.
Not yet.
They keep teasing me with it.
I just think that they think that Orton is a more marketable heel going into WrestleMania. And here's my question. Is he really a heel? Because he basically just gave Cody what Cody asked for.
Who was on the phone? Who was on
the $1 million question, Minderz?
The whiteboard started going.
Mm-hmm. What do you
and
think?
it kind of plays off of something that you had said. Right? It kind of plays off of something we kind of talked about a little bit before. I have two people I've narrowed it down to.
Okay.
What if one of them is Sami Zayn? Because he said he saw one of them a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So what if one is Sami Zayn? The other one I thought it could be, and I think this is wishful thinking. What if the other one is Kevin Owens? You're yawning. You didn't.
I haven't had my nap today, so.
I haven't had mine either.
I am beyond ready to have Kevin Owens back. As long as he's ready.
Yeah, as long as he's ready. I'm ready for KO to come back.
Yeah. All right. So, first thing is first talking about Raw. We got to talk about Brock and Oba.
Chef's kiss. Whoever came up with that, I'm assuming it was Paul. Brilliant.
I love the fact that Brock just ran through 12 people without breaking a sweat. And then Oba just dropped him like a bad habit.
The other thing I enjoyed was the fact that Seth did not run from did not run from Brock.
Mm-hmm.
He stood in the corner.
As soon as Oba came in.
Yeah, he was like, nah.
You got this.
You got this. You don't need me.
I do. We talked about the tear in Oba's eye. Did you notice Brock was trying really hard not to smile?
Yes. Yes, when he was especially when he was laying down.
We're making money here.
Yeah, we're making money.
And he told Oba to put his foot on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, Paul selling on the floor is priceless.
Oh, of course. Gripping the cowboy hat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like it says pearls.
Right?
But yeah, I am very much looking forward to that match.
Yes.
Okay,
so now we have. So what do we have for sure? We have Randy and Cody, Punk and Roman, Oba and Brock.
Where's my confirmed matches?
Yeah, where'd your confirmed matches go? That would help.
All right, so I haven't updated this since last week, but we got Punk and Reigns, Ripley and Cargill,
Morgan and Victor,
Cordy and Orton, and replace this Nia Lash because I think that's going to be on SmackDown. But throw Oba and Brock in there.
Yeah.
And I'm not. Have they actually confirmed Dom and Penta?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm so bummed about that one.
I was hoping for Dom and Finn.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be for the title anymore. That's the only problem with that.
Who says it can't be for the Mega Championship?
Well, I guess they don't, but.
Let's move on.
Okay.
The Punk Roman segment.
It wasn't their best work.
No, I feel like Roman punked Punk out. No pun intended.
By calling him old.
When he called him old and then Punk punched him. The Punk I know wouldn't have sold that.
Well, this is what I don't get. I can't believe that's what made him the most angry.
Exactly. Because Roman took shots at AJ too.
Sure did.
He did it. He did everything to say his dog was ugly.
I dare you. Ooh, he could have made a comment about Larry, and it would have been over.
That would be justified. Punk punching him in the face. And then he could say, "See, I love my dog more than you love your dad."
Oh, why are we coming up with better promos than they did last night?
I don't know, but yeah, it just seems like Punk is coming off like the bitch heel almost in this story.
You know how you were talking about? I don't know if you noticed it, but I noticed something last night. Remember when? What?
I said, "Oh,
yeah, maybe. I don't know if you noticed it or not, because we didn't say anything about it in the group chat, so I don't know. Did you happen to notice the Vision talking to Maxine?
I did not. Was that okay in the background?"
Yes.
Well, we do know that the Vision's going after the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think we predicted that would probably happen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't notice them talking to Maxine.
The Vision was talking to Maxine in the back. It was during it was during you were too busy watching Danhausen.
Let's focus on Dan.
It was when Grayson Waller got cursed. But if you go back and watch that
in front of him.
Right? If you go back and watch that, if you watch in the background, like between Kofi and Danhausen, you'll see Maxine sitting down.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, here comes Austin Theory and Logan Paul.
Interesting.
And I just happened to notice that last night. And I was like, But why would you want to put Maxine in the Vision?
Because she has heat with Becky, and Becky is Seth's wife.
Natty?
I would prefer Natty. Natty is more of a natural fit for the Vision, but if you put Natty in the Vision, she's going to get hurt. That's what it seems like it's their MO.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of, Mysterio's out of WrestleMania again.
Oh, is he?
Fractured ribs. Yeah. Guys, I mean, I hate to say, he kind of needs to just hang it up. He's always hurt.
Well, he's got to get his last match in, so.
With Dom.
Dom or Gunther.
Should be Dom.
It should be Dom, but who knows?
Yeah. Then I have to, it's been about, 3 weeks since Elimination Chamber Minderz?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel Danhausen is doing so far in his main roster run?
I'm still waiting to see him in the ring.
I don't need to see him in the ring. I think he's doing great.
Well, he's over. He's over like Grover.
All the things you want to see out of Danhausen.
Mm-hmm.
Including the giant cannon.
The t-shirt cannon that I think he was supposed to move throughout the arena.
Probably. But
didn't.
Of course Danhausen wouldn't realize that and just go nuts.
I mean, it's fine. It's just another.
I love Danhausen. You know that.
I do know that. But to me, it's just another comedy act. And
he does it better than the other comedy acts are cheesy and like they're trying too hard. Danhausen doesn't seem like he's trying too hard.
Well, that's true.
I'll add truth to that also.
Right, yeah, no.
Like Otis and Tozawa are trying too hard.
Yeah. And Tozawa's so good, he doesn't need to be a comedy.
I agree. But Danhausen, it is effortless.
Yeah.
He is a genius. Genius, I say.
Very nice.
What do you think of the hip swivel when he was pitching Kofi to be in the New Day?
Right. I was too busy watching the back when Maxine was talking to the Vision.
So you have to watch this clip again, but this time you have to focus on Danhausen. I have to watch the background.
Yeah, you have to watch the background. But yeah.
Sean is really wanting to make sure we know that Jade was talking to B-Fab.
I don't care. I hate B-Fab.
I don't think there'll be a team. I think B-Fab's just going to be a flunky if she does anything with Jade. Jade does not need another partner.
B-Fab is a flunky. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, if the shoe fits.
She was in shit list.
Shit row.
Shit row. Whatever. Don't care.
All right.
She was with Flop Dollar. What do you expect?
Flop. Yeah. And she got a little on her.
Yeah.
Not in a dirty way, but just, Ashanti the Adonis is still trying to get it off of him.
You're right.
All right. Well, Minderz, are you ready for the main event?
I am. We're pushing 3 hours here, kid.
We are. Well, it was a fun interview with Heather. So.
Oh, yes. Always.
All right. Well, let's throw to this.
Something.
All right.
I realized something.
What's that?
If you watch all those magazine covers that go by, it's only on the last one that there's anybody still alive on it.
Wow, that is a morbid thought.
Isn't it?
Think about it, yeah. Well, Minderz, it is time for our PWI Flashback.
Yay!
And this month we are doing the July 1986 issue, which covered March of 1986, so about 40 years ago.
This would have been right around the time, well, not quite. This would have been a little bit before, 2 years before. I went to my first WWE show.
Nice.
Well, it was WWF then, but
yes, because we're old.
We are old.
All right, so we have 9 tiles. So we have our tag teams. We got our most popular, most hated, all that stuff.
Okay.
So we're going to start with our top 10.
Okay.
All right. Number 1, Ric Flair, naturally.
Okay.
86, he's world champion. Then you got Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Stan Hansen is the
nice
world champion. Then you got Magnum TA, who was the U.S. champion, and Randy Savage, who was Intercontinental champion. So they were the 2 number 1 contenders for the two big belts.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Kerry from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty and Nikita. And Nikita's still a heel at this point. He's still with Ivan.
Okay.
Then you got Rick Rude and Bruiser Brody. Now with Bruiser, I put Florida there. He also was with the AWA and World Class, but I didn't have that much room. So
I was to say he was in a whole bunch of them.
he was very much a journeyman.
Yeah.
All right, so there's our top 10. Then we got our top 10 tag teams.
Okay.
All right, number 1, Road Warriors.
Shocker.
Which is weird because the Midnights, I think, were the World Tag Team Champions, but they were below the Road Warriors.
Okay.
Although they're over and they're a draw, and they, I think that's the main thing. But then you got Valentine and Beefcake, who were the WWF Tag Team Champions at the time. Right before they lost to the Bulldogs at WrestleMania. Kurt Hennig and Scott Hall from the AWA.
That's crazy to think.
Yeah.
I forget they were a tag team.
Back when Scott had the curly hair and the mustache.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of the bodybuilder type. Ted DiBiase and Dr. Death Steve Williams in Mid-South, number 5. Then the British Bulldogs, number 6.
My boys.
Rock and Roll Express, number 7, which you would think they'd be higher up on this, to be honest with you.
You would think.
The Koloffs are number 8. Then the Fantastics and the Fabulous Ones are number 10.
Fabulous Ones would have been
Steve Keirn and Stan Lane.
Gotcha.
This is about a year before Stan went and joined the Midnights.
Okay.
All right, most popular. I'm going to let you guess who number 1 is on this.
Ric Flair. Hulk Hogan. Okay.
Flair was a heel at this point.
Oh, okay. Hulk Hogan then.
Okay. So it's a pretty strong top 3 here. You got Hogan, Kerry Von Erich, and Dusty Rhodes are your 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Paul Orndorff.
Okay.
Magnum TA, who I thought might be ahead of Orndorff, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
JYD, number 6.
Gotta love JYD.
Yeah. Ronnie Garvin, number 7. I like me some Ronnie Garvin.
Mm-hmm.
Barry Windham, 8. Then Kevin Von Erich, number 9. And Terry Taylor from Mid-South is number 10, before he was the Red Rooster.
Yeah, please, before he was the Red Rooster. That was a terrible gimmick.
It was an awful gimmick. All right. So they have most popular Minderz, which means they have to do most hated. I was surprised by this. King Kong Bundy was number 1.
I'm surprised he's number 1 and not Rick.
This is when he took Hogan out and powdered his ribs before WrestleMania. So I think that's why, because the fans thought he had ended Hogan's career.
Yeah.
In hindsight, nowadays, if that happened, he'd be on the most popular list.
Correct. But not then.
So Ric Flair's number 2. Then you got Randy Savage 3, Stan Hansen 4. Then you get Tully at number 5. Rick Rude number 6, Nikita 7, Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin number 8.
Oh boy.
With Precious.
Dirty Dick Slater.
Okay there? She dropped something. You're okay. Dirty Dick Slater number 9. I love Dick Slater. He's so underrated. And then adorable Adrian Adonis number 10.
And this is when he was in his full gimmick, wasn't it?
He had switched his gimmick from the New York street tough to the flamboyant, adorable one.
Yes.
I think I put that as PC as I can.
Yes.
All right, let's get to the territories, Minderz. Starting with the WWF, Hulk Hogan is the world champion, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Randy Savage, number 1, JYD, Ricky Steamboat, number 3. Then you got Bundy at 4, Tito at 5.
There's your boy.
There's my boy, Tito Santana. He was still pretty high on the card because he was feuding with Savage over the IC belt at this point.
No, that's what I thought.
Then you got Paul Orndorff, 6. One of my low-key favorites, the Magnificent Morocco, number 7. Then you got the Funker, number 8. And then 9 and 10 are the East-West Connection Minderz, Jesse Ventura and Adrian Adonis.
You know,
he was still technically active. Like he would wrestle here and there. He hadn't retired yet, but he wasn't full-time anymore.
You know, I always wondered what would have happened if Morocco wouldn't have had all of his issues.
It's a what if.
I know. But where would he have went without his problems and friends?
Yeah, hard to say. All right, now we have the AWA. So I got Stan Hansen as the world champion. Then number 1, Sergeant Slaughter. Then you got Rick Martel, number 2. Nick Bockwinkel, 3. He's always kind of floating around that.
He really is.
And this is about a year before he retired.
Okay.
Bruiser Brody, 4. Scott Hall, 5. Larry Zbyszko, 6. Nord the Barbarian, Minderz, John Nord.
John Nord!
Boris Zhukov for number 8. Greg Gagne, 9. And Minderz, when's the last time you saw Marty Jannetty on a top 10 list that Shawn Michaels wasn't on?
I don't think I ever have. I didn't know that existed.
This is right around the time the Midnight Rockers were doing their thing, but apparently Marty was higher ranking in the singles list than Shawn was. I hope he enjoyed
Shawn
it.
was kind of a prick then.
They both kind of were. All right, NWA. World champion Ric Flair, of course.
Right.
Right after he debuted the Big Gold, by the way.
Oh, nice. Magnum TA.
Magnum TA, the U.S. heavyweight champion, number 1. Then Tully, who he took the belt off of, is number 2. Ron Garvin, number 3. I think he was the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion here, if that belt was still active.
Gotcha.
Then you got Nikita at 4 because he was feuding with Magnum. Dusty 5, just because Dusty, you know.
Yeah.
Then you got a couple old timers. You got Wahoo McDaniel, number 6, and then Dick Slater, number 7. Now this is NWA covering all the territories in the NWA. So Lex Luger is number 8. He was in Florida at this point.
Gotcha.
Then speaking of, so was Barry Windham, number 9, and Billy Jack Haynes is number 10.
Nice.
Or Billy Jerk Haynes, as Bobby Heenan called him.
Right. Do you know how much I wish Bobby Heenan was still around to do some commentary?
Imagine if he had a podcast. Corny's great. Imagine Bobby Heenan with a podcast.
Right?
Imagine Captain Lou with a cooking show. All right. We got Mid-South Minderz.
Okay.
So they don't have a champion officially because they were working with the NWA at this point. This is before they went to became the UWF and had their own world champion. Number 1 is Dick Slater. Then Jim Duggan, number 2. Dick Murdoch, number 3.
There's a lot of dicks at the top of this.
Dixon Jims.
Yeah.
Terry Taylor's 4.
Okay.
One of these is not like the other kind of thing with this top
right?
5. Number 5 is Dr. Death. So 4 Big Bruisers and Terry Taylor.
Right.
Ted DiBiase 6. It's kind of low for Teddy in Mid-South.
Yeah. Hey!
The Masked Superstar, Bill Eadie, number 7.
Uh-huh.
Then you got Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer, number 8. Taras Bulba. That's a name.
That
9.
is.
And then number 10 is Brett Sawyer, who is Buzz's younger brother.
Okay.
And I believe they're also a tag team at this point.
Gotcha.
And then finally, we have World Class Minderz out of Dallas. Same deal. They hadn't gone independent yet from the NWA. Number 1 is Rick Rude, who I believe was the American Heavyweight Champion then.
Our buddy.
The Grappler.
Our buddy.
Yes, our friend the Grappler. Kerry and Kevin are 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then Brody's number 5. Then Lance Von Erich, number 6.
Jeez.
The maligned fictitious cousin of the Von Erich family.
Yes.
Then they got the missing link, number 7. Must have been before Gary Hart cut him with a razor. Brian Adias, number 8. Iceman King Parsons, number 9. And then Mr. Electricity, Steve Regal, number 10. That is not Lord Steven Regal Minderz. That is Mr. Electricity, who we just lost this past year.
Gotcha.
And so that is our top 10 from Mid-South, and that is our PWI Flashback for this month. Tomorrow, Minderz, on the Independent Wrestling Shootout, we are going to have CMC with us because we have to talk about the Prodigy Project Slider Showdown show in Decatur on Sunday.
Yes.
We're going to talk about the GCW shows this past weekend.
We got to make picks for 0-1.
Got to make picks for 0-1. We got to talk about AEW from Sunday.
Yes.
And
we don't have any GCW this week, though, right?
I don't believe so.
I don't think we do.
I
don't think they have another show till April.
I think April 4th is their next show.
That's what I was thinking. April 3rd and then April 4th.
Right, that double shot.
Yeah.
So, that's what we got coming up. And then Friday, Minderz, on the Extreme FM Review, we're kind of picking a hodgepodge of a couple Dudley Boys matches to go through and watch.
Yes.
So, I think I can help you pick unless you want Barry to help you pick.
You can help me pick.
Okay.
I'll
send you some suggestions.
In all honesty, why don't you and Barry pick? And then that way I have no clue what it's going to be.
Okay. Well, I kind of stooged off what I'm picking, but you've probably forgotten by now.
I kind of did.
Okay. And I won't tell you again. But that's going to be this Friday, 9 a.m. on all your podcast platforms.
I've slept and watched a lot of wrestling since then, and I still got to finish up Sunday's GCW show.
Yes. Well, Minderz, we're coming right up on 9 o'clock, so we're going to finish off saying a big thank you to Heather Owens for joining us again.
Yes.
In 10 short days, we can thank her in person.
Yes. Well, you can in 9, but I got to wait 10.
Yeah. And one of these days, we got to get her a T-shirt.
I'll look see what sizes we have left.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. And until next time, as always, from Minderz, this is Reb reminding you all life is hard, work stiff, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, guys.